滅へのサイン混沌の世界へと飲み込まれるのさ一気にデッドライでここは宇宙という名のコロシアム命がけたサバイブさあ変われ青き翼広げチェンジチェンジ熱く僕だけ聞こえるぜ平和を願う人々の声が俺を最強にするのさ泣けるぜ信じられる鋼の絆は奇跡さえ呼び込んで決めるぜファイターFight back! 炎の Fight back! 空を目を襲いる大福の青太鼓からよみがえり支配も狂う地に飢えた悪チェンジチェンジ風を与えろチェンジチェンジチェンジチェンジ悪を砕け見せてやれ闇の照らす人たちの光この手で希望を届けるのさ目覚めろ俺の中の戦う本能を魂が叫んでいる聞こえるぜ平和を願う人々の声が俺を最強にするのさ泣けるぜ信じられる鋼の絆は奇跡さえ呼び込んで決めるぜファイターファイター炎のファイター
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the grand return to the Super Robot War with the one and only Super Robot Wars Y. Now, I've been extremely excited about this game for a while, ever since it was first announced. This is the first Super Robot Wars game that I'm going to be playing since properly becoming, like, this was the first one that I got to get properly hyped about before it released. Because this is the first Robot Wars game I'm going to be playing now that I've, like, fully become, like, a mecha fan. So I got to get excited about the hype cycle, see Getter, see fucking Getter, Red 5, Gundam Aerial, everything, and get, like, super hyped about it. And then the DLC trailers released and showed that it had fucking Kamen Rider W in, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm fully on board with this shit. So yeah, For those of you curious about the version of the game I do have, I did get the deluxe edition with the regular, like, all the regular DLC missions and everything. I didn't get, like, the super deluxe one, because I felt like I didn't really need that version of the game. But, yeah. This is going to be a completely blind reaction. I'm curious about what game mode I should play. Because there's hard and expert mode. Because I could try to do, like, the higher difficulties. I kind of want to try hard mode. Because I found that SRW 30 was, like, a bit too easy later on in the game. So I kind of want to try hard mode and see if it gives me, like, a proper challenge. Fuck it, let's try hard mode, why not? Alright, so we've got our two protagonists. Cross Sukinoa and Forte Sukinoa. A ninja, special operative that follows customs descending from traditional Japanese ninjas. As the head of a ninja group called the Special Stealth Forces Haze, he pilots the mobile armored ninja Loondrock. A ninja special operative from tradition in the descent from classical Japanese ninjas. There's a rookie within the ninja group called the Special Stealth Forces Haze. She pilots the Loondrock Zwei. The Loondrock Zwei, made of spare parts from the head's unit. So as far as I can tell, these mobile suits are like exactly the same. I'm just wondering which one of these protagonists I want to go with.
これが忍者のやり方だ。
勝負は一瞬。勝つのは私。
You know what? I picked the male protagonist when I played SRW 30. Let's do it. I like the female protagonist. Oh, you actually get to customize it. You know what? Let's see. Can I spell it again? Imagine me not being able to remember the spelling of my own fucking OC's name. God, imagine me not being able to remember how I spelled fucking Carmen's full name. A little cringe, not gonna lie. Let me see. For those of you that don't know, recently I created a Meloetta OC for some of my other content that I've been making. Her name is Carmilla Ishikawa, and Carmen for short. And seeing as this character kind of has like similar pink hair, I just figured, sure, why not? Alright, Carmilla Ishikawa. Let's go. It's a work of fiction, no relation whatsoever to any real people, events, or groups. The Earth. When in the remote corner of the Milky Way has weathered a tumultuous history. Tumultuous, you got that right. 60 years ago, interstellar war ravaged our planet. Conflict was our first contact with extraterrestrials and nearly wiped humanity from the universe. The species' recovery was nothing short of miraculous, and in just half a century, we've stepped into the galactic frontier and began our spread across the stars. Those humans who remained on Earth knew no peace. They were forced to fight intelligent beings of other species, invaders from other worlds, even one another. And yet the planet-bound Earth-Noids wouldn't abandon long years of strife with the Space-Noids up in the colonies. All-out war was only a matter of time. The Space Noids were led by Haman Karn, Gilbert Durandal, Millardo Peacecraft, and the legendary Red Comet himself, Char Aznable. Oh, that's interesting. So they have all of like the spacebound factions kind of allying themselves with one another. So we've got Millardo and Char on the same side. The Earthnoids fought under Trias, Kushareta, and Lelouch v Britannia. And lurking behind them all were those who sought their own ends. Interesting. The ones who wanted peace fought hard, and humanity's enemies were defeated. The wars between Earth and space claimed many lives on both sides, but finally their leaders perished and the fighting promised to end at last. Yet even that peace was a facade. As the ruler of Earth, Lelouch v Britannia mounted an all-out assault on Char Aznable, now leader of the Space Noids. Hearing Lelouch launch an all-out assault on Char just makes me laugh. Finally, Lelouch v Britannia, the man who called himself the first Emperor of Earth, made his true intentions known to the whole world. Ah, okay, so we're following up after the... So we're following up around the end of the original Code Geass, where Lelouch makes himself Emperor of the world and then is performatively killed off so that the world can heal. Our world is in flux. When it's all settled, what will await? Disaster? Maybe even destruction? I'm afraid. Afraid that the parade tomorrow will be the beginning of the end. Yep, yeah, so it is exactly this moment. Emperor Lelouch's parade. So the parade for Emperor Lelouch has begun. With the destruction of Logos and the end of their shadow rule of Earth, as well as the death of Trias Kushareta, he naturally became the leader of Earth, as his Holy Britannian Empire is now the largest military force on the surface. Still, calling himself an Emperor of Earth is a little worrying. Yes, he's clearly positioning himself as Earth's sole ruler, and this effectively serves as a final declaration of war against the Space Noids. The Space Noid leadership, I assume you're thinking of Haman Karn, Gilbert Durandal, and Millardo Peacecraft. Yes, with their defeat, the Space Noids will most likely unite under the leadership of Char Aznable. Then the fighting will continue. Miss Echka, I thought this war taught everyone the foolishness of hatred, and yet, ultimately the future of Earth is now Emperor Lelouch's to decide. He wants a final conclusion, and Char Aznable is happy to provide. So much for peace anytime soon. Dr. Hell and the Dark Gundam are defeated. The Bison Well forces are gone. This should have been the start of something better. But the Earth and space are still mired in war. Interesting. So it seems like the Mazinger of this universe, and so in this universe, Mazinger and G Gundam have seemingly already concluded their major story arcs. Or at least concluded to a certain degree. I can't tell if this is like around the halfway point to the story where the Dark Gundam was supposedly defeated, or like the actual end of G Gundam where the Dark Gundam is really defeated. We'll have to see. Meanwhile, it's like Emperor Lelouch hasn't even noticed all our ruined cities and the wounded survivors in them. Damn it. We've driven back the Campbellians, but Emperor Barrow is still out there leading the Yoma Empire. We can't give up. Jinguji gave his life for this fight. We gotta carry on. That's what you'd say, right, Akira? So what, do they smash? Hey! Didn't people learn how pointless war is? Even after all that, some people still want conflict. People like Lelouch v Britannia and Char. The coming war will be between Earth under Lelouch's rule and space under Char's control. It will probably be the end of it all. Char's no fool. He knows the significance of everything Trias and Millardo did. But if Lelouch demands all-out war, there won't be any other option. We need new mech pilots ASAP. Get fucking. So, yeah. I'm guessing, I don't know if you're familiar with Code Geass, Lancer, but this story is taking place, like, the events of the story so far seem to be revolving around the very end of Code Geass. This is like the big parade that Lelouch has at the end of the original story. The one where he gets performatively killed off. So, this is gonna be interesting. What will we do when the time comes? Have we heard from Camille? No word from him yet. Char, Camille, are you going to be swept up by the times as well? There he is, Emperor Lelouch. Lelouch v Britannia. For all we did, we couldn't stop him. Hey. Hero! Hey, are you? Not a word. He wants a decisive conclusion to the conflict with the Space Noids, which means more bloodshed. Wu Fei, where are you going? I refuse to accept any of this. I reject him. Char, Triez, all of it. I hope you're watching, everyone. The streets are packed with people hoping to get a glimpse of Emperor Lelouch. In addition to having the Emperor go out among the people, this parade serves as a warning to those who would endanger the Earth. Emperor Lelouch is committed to steering the world towards a new age. I'm sorry, something appears to have happened at the parade. Yep! It's Zero, the masked leader of the Order of the Black Knights! Zero has appeared! But Zero is supposed to be Lelouch! What's going on here? Lelouch has been killed! Zero! Suzaku Kurugi, so you fulfilled your promise. Interesting. So Hiro knows about this, like, Hiro knows about the results of this. Like, he knew that this execution was going to happen. Lelouch? Lelouch! Lelouch, is this really the ending you wanted? Even if it is, I can't accept it. Interesting. So we're starting off the story at, like, because previously for those of you that don't know, in the original Code Geass, Lelouch essentially caused the Britannian Empire, now under his rule, to essentially become the de facto government of the world. And then he himself was executed by Suzaku, taking on the role of Zero that he originally fulfilled, the role of the revolutionary. This would then allow all of the captured city-states that were previously under Britannia's rule to then kind of start to govern themselves again and the world could heal. But pulling something like this now, in a situation where the rest of the Earth is already at war with the Space Noids, there's going to be far more conflict, and something tells me that attempted few years of peace Lelouch was going for isn't exactly going to last this time around. Head, with this, the war is over, but our fight is just starting. Interesting. Lelouch, known by all as the Evil Emperor, was slain by Zero, the masked leader of the Order of the Black Knights. Without Sovereign, the world reformed into a new government, and now guided by those who were tired of fighting. Char Aznable accepted the new order, and the ultimate war between Earth and space was averted. Huh. So Zero's plan did still end up working out. Interesting. The world was at peace once more. It seemed almost as if Lelouch V. Britannia had taken all the hatred with him to his grave. But I believe the reason the world had changed was because its people saw the foolishness, the tragedy, and the futility of the war so many have waged, and accepted their own part in it. You thought you'd get a war, but you were wrong. We will get a war, just a different way. The Revolutionary War. That's what people called it, for it had overturned the way of both the world and its citizens. The war's scars still have not healed, but Earth and space are taking steps into the new era. The space colonies' rights were recognized by the newly formed New Earth Federation, and they became part of its government. Now, 1 year after Emperor Lelouch's assassination, it's my birthday. I, Echka Y. Franburnett, am 14 years old. You're 14 years old. Congrats! Now you get to lead Earth's fight against various horrifying forces beyond our comprehension. I'm really curious about how Gundam Seed is going to tie into everything, because is Zaft going to end up on the same side as Char Aznable? Fran Burnett Manor. The flowers are in bloom. They must be celebrating this special day with you. Ania, happy 14th birthday, Miss Eshka. The garments I prepared for today suit you perfectly. Thank you very much, but what is it? Never mind, it's nothing important. Mitch Echka, I have been at your side as your teacher for 3 years now. I don't know how much I can help, but I hope you'd tell me if there was anything bothering you. I'm just anxious. Anxious? What about? I'm not sure. The Revolutionary War is over and the world is starting to change. that should be a good thing, but there's a part of me that just can't relax. That's not unreasonable at all. The death of the evil Emperor Lelouch kept the Earth and space from a catastrophic conflict and brought an end to the wars between humanity. But those wars left deep scars, and there's no end in sight for the energy crisis. Everyone has plenty of cause for anxiety. Besides, we're still facing attacks from non-human forces. Japan still lives in fear of them. Even our Yagami city isn't safe. And here I am, just a powerless child. There's nothing I can do anything about it. All these stars, all these wars. Be patient, Miss Echika. You don't need to fix everything at once. You'll be in a position to lead in due time. You just need to be ready to serve to the best of your ability when the call comes. That's what Dr. Yagami, your dearly departed father and my teacher, wanted from you. My father left me this mansion and the entire area of Yagami City. That's right. It wouldn't be exaggerating to call you the ruler of the city, though that may be a slightly backwards way of looking at it. But Japan is part of the New Earth Federation. I may own this land, but I don't have any authority. Are you sure about that? Amiya, it's been 3 years now since I came to live with you as Dr. Yagami requested in his will, Miss Echika. You can see this city and all its people from atop this hill, and you have a great responsibility towards it all, Miss Echika. A what? A great responsibility. This is the message Dr. Yagami left for me to give you at the right time. That time for you being today, your 14th birthday. This is a kind of heavy subject for presenting a birthday present, isn't it? Pardon, may I ask who you are? Before I answer, happy birthday to you, Echika! Thank you? Your birthday wishes for Echika are appreciated. Your trespassing on Fran Burnett property, much less so. Ooh, these flowers are lovely. Yes, they certainly are. And with two beautiful young ladies standing in them, it's picture perfect, don't you think? Goodness, I'm hardly a young lady. No, not you. I meant me and Echika. Wait, did I already tell you my name? Well, I do already know you. Your name's Echika Y. Franburnett. The initial is short for Yagami, your father's name. You rule the lands here whether you know it or not. And today is your 14th birthday. You enjoy eating cream puffs, and you can't stand big old frogs. Get away from this girl, Miss Echika. She must be a stalker. No, hold on. The real pest threatening Echika isn't me, it's... Now see what you did. Speak of the devils and they appear. Who are you? You're trespassing on House Fran Burnett property. Explain yourself. Echika Y. Fran Burnett. You're coming with us. You don't get a choice. Echika, run! I don't know who they are, but they're clearly dangerous. Don't even try to resist. We will complete our mission. Guys, come on! It's rude to leave me out of the conversation, you know. Ninja art, Kaguya. 2 glints of the crescent moon to cut the dark night sky. What? Measure twice, cut once. No, wait, I had to get 2 of them, so I guess that's still cut twice? That kind of violence surely wasn't called for, even against trespassers. Oh, for sure. I'd have been gentler with normal folks. These guys, though, normal nothing. They aren't folks at all. Just take a peek behind their sunglasses. See? Oh! Cyborgs. Those aren't human eyes. Nope. These were just mechanical puppets. I had no idea such advanced androids even existed. Yeah, honestly, this is my first time seeing these too. Who are you exactly? You suddenly appear before me and take down androids with a katana. Who are you? I mean, technically it's more like a wakizashi because this is a short sword, but... Oh, just your average local high school girl. Yep, totally. How gullible do you think I am? Sorry. I was trying to lighten the mood, but guess it fell flat. I'm Carmilla Ishikawa. Just call me Carmen, though. I'm your other birthday present. A present? What was that explosion? Miss Echika, look, the city. Wait, those are... Looks like we're about to meet our first enemies. Mobile suits? It's a Taurus. The new EFF doesn't use those. That must mean it's a non-military armed organization. In other words, terrorists. It must be Val X, that group operating all over the world. Val X. The ones who claim to honor victory, anarchy, liberty, and the unknown. Yes, we don't know who they are, what they want, or anything beyond the fact they carry out terrorist attacks. Ah! Who the heck are these guys? They're attacking all over the city with no apparent target. I suppose that does suggest they're Val X, doesn't it? Carmen, do you know anything about this? Wait, where did... She's gone. Miss Echka, we're in danger here. We have to get to the mansion. Look, Aina, the Federation forces are here. Those are the EFF's Luminous, their latest model. We should be safe now. They were defeated so fast, but how? Anna, look, someone's heading for the remaining one. Really? I can't tell from this far. Yep, thought so. They're unmanned. Man, the new EFF sure is short on warm bodies, huh? Still, gotta buy some time using this thing. Yep. That girl just climbed into the robot. Miss Echka, quickly to the mansion. Right. Okay, everyone, come on, point your guns at the cute little girl. Sorry, uninvited guest, but there's no birthday cake for you. Tutorial will explain the basic controls and rules of Super Robot Wars Y. You can read it in the help section under database in the intermission menu. The goal is to generally destroy enemy units. Use the move command. Yep. Spend SP to activate spirits. Give yourself all kind of bonuses and advantages. Completing victory conditions. Once the final conditions have been met, the stage has been cleared. Alright, cool. Alrighty. So we got Carmen in the Luminous. Let's see here. The Luminous, mobile weapon developed after the Revolutionary War. Quickly adopted worldwide due to its stable performance, simplified controls, ease of maintenance, and standardized mass production. The specific color scheme indicates the use by the new Earth Federation forces and its sanctioned organizations, with widespread use throughout the world. Alright then. Let's see what this thing got. Just a beam launcher and a mega cannon. Alright, cool. Let's see, she's got some skills. Let's see. We got Ninja. Max stats and damage dealt increase based on morale. Max is 150, granting plus 10 to all stats. She's got support attack. Enhanced attack. Support attacks will always be crits. Very nice. And negates incoming weapon effects. Stats halves, immoralize morale down and SP down when under 100 morale. Also negates the Daunt Spirit. Alright, interesting. Alright, let's see. What spirits does she have? Okay, so she's got intuition off the bat with this, which is bullseye and flash, which is very good. All right. Let's see. Okay, mega cannon doesn't have the move and fire properties, but the beam launcher does. Ah, I'm such a moron. Thanks to me being impatient, I'm stuck fighting with this heap of junk. I don't really want to screw up in front of Echka either. Bro, I'm giving you a noogie next time I see you. So yeah, these are unmanned mobile dolls, I figured. Because for those of you that don't know Gundam Wing, the Taurus system is what's commonly used for the Taurus mobile suits are what are commonly used for, the Taurus mobile suits are commonly used as the main source of the, they're mainly used as the mobile suits piloted by the mobile doll system. Essentially AI-controlled weaponry. Alright, my regular attack here will shoot them down. 32% accuracy? Yeah, I don't really think I need to use a spirit for this. That was a 32% chance to hit. Bruh. Okay, so it's got 2 wrist-mounted blasters and a mega particle cannon in its chest. Interesting. This new EFF Luminous. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. You know, I might like these better than a mobile armored ninja. What? Wait, was that? I followed them all the way to Japan. How dare people still use mobile dolls? Hello, that's Chang Wufei, pilot of one of the Colony Gundams. Huh? Didn't the data on him say he was missing? This new world is strong, but even so, I will not allow others to force the weak to suffer through war. I have no idea what he's going on about, but that means he's helping either way. Alright. Morale is a pilot stat that affects damage dealt and taken. Weapons may also require a certain morale level to use. Some skills and abilities activate when a pilot reaches a certain morale. They deploy the starting morale of 100, which goes up and down depending on combat results and spirit effects. Parts and skills can also increase morale. After combat, allied pilots gain morale. Pilot gains 1 when their attack hits, 3 when they destroy an enemy, 2 when an ally is destroyed, and 1 when another ally destroys the enemy. Enemy pilots' morale can behave differently from your own. Strong enemies may gain morale quicker than you. Alrighty, so let's see. We got ourselves the Alteron Gundam. The Gundam piloted by Wu Fei, specialized for close combat and boasts excellent mobility. It is so specialized that it only carries the twin beam trident, but both arms are equipped with dragon fangs that can be used for mid-range attacks. The Alteron's name is derived from the two-headed dragon, glued to the twin beam trident. A versatile weapon made of multiple square-shaped parts linked up and can freely extend and contract. And of course, we got our boy, Chang Wufei. Operation Meteor agent sent from the L5 colony cluster to Earth, 16 years old. Comes from a line of warriors from ancient China, believes that strength is justice, and was raised as a warrior. Regards Oz's actions of oppressing the weak with power as evil, and fights on the belief that justice is defeating them with greater strength. Bested by Trias in a physical fight, which made him realize how powerless he was, and he lost all will to fight, but was struck by Sally Poe and recognized her own weakness, yet still continued to fight. Came to believe that never giving up is the way to change the world and regain his will to fight. Went up against Trias once more in the final battle and defeated him, but it was an incomprehensible conclusion that felt as though Trias was quitting while ahead. After the battle, the world turned to peace and people forgot about the state of war. Warriors lived, had no place to go, causing Wu Fei to question whether there was still justice in the world. He arrived at the conclusion that this type of world was evil and joined the Marie Milia army. Alright, so he's got the Vulcan, the Dragon Fang, and the Twin Beam Trident. Let's see. Is that just in range for Twin Beam? Alright, let's hit this one with the Twin Beam Trident. Do you see this, Trias? Lelouch? The world demands conflict. I will prove to you that this is the world you tried to lead us to is flawed.
戦争を広げるだけの存在など宇宙に不要だ。俺は己の正義のために戦う。
Notably, this is Wu Fei's unit from Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, so he's already got his upgraded mobile suit, as it were.
力なき正義は無力だ。
Just without the strength to enforce it is meaningless. Alright, let's hit, well, we probably want to take out, no, it's fine. We'll hit this one with the, yeah, let's hit this one with the Mega Cannon. You have no idea how much training I've had in anti-mobile suit warfare. So yeah, it is a chest-contained particle blaster. Similar to something like the Freedom Gundam, which I know that Gundam Seed Destiny is also one of the main series in this game, so that probably has something to do with, that probably has some alignment with this mobile suit's construction in a way. Since after all, chest-based particle cannons are definitely a staple of EFF technology in terms of construction. Alright, enemy turn. Let's see, 32% chance to hit again. We'll just counter with the regular beam launcher, and we should be good to go.
ここは当てなきゃ。
Alright, that's Taurus down. And then I think we could probably just finish off the last one with the Vulcans. Yeah, we can literally just shoot this thing down with the fucking Vulcans. We're fine. I mean, then again, I'm shocked that Wu Fei didn't kill it during his first turn, considering it has literally 70 health left. But, you know, better late than never.
演奏を広げるだけの存在など宇宙に不要だ。
Just ping it a little bit with the Vulcans and it'll go down. There we go. Yeah, easy win. I'm sure my brother would tell me I've still got a lot to learn, of course. Yeah, long-range attacks. There's more? What? Why is the ground shaking? This isn't an attack. Fran Burnett Manor. Ania, something's happening to the mansion. What in the world is this noise? Miss Echka, I need you to listen very closely to me. Dr. Yagami's message about responsibility I just passed on to you is not the only present he left for your 14th birthday. A present? Is now really the time? What I have for you is a gift of power. Power? Its name is the A Advent. The A Advent. All sequences complete. Mobile fortification A Advent launching now. Is the entire city a battleship? Oh, hell yeah! The mansion! No, the whole town! It's flying! Checking systems, all green. System Nirakana Eye's output is at a stable level. The A Advent is now fully operational. The A Advent? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why is the city up in the sky? What in the world's going on? Holy hell! Look, Baku, the city's flying! You were right when you said this place was gonna be fun, Takuma. You bet. I'm glad we came out here. The city is floating? A ship with the city on its back. Is that an emigration fleet ship? Residential infrastructure systems have been swapped from local government to ship-based. The dome is also fully sealed. With that, the city should be safe. Yagami City is flying. Yagami City and part of the neighboring Ashiane City, to be precise. All the land you own is now part of the mobile fortification A Advent. The mobile fortification A Advent. Ania, what on earth is all this? Did my father arrange this? Did you know about this all along? Tell me! I'll listen to all the reprimands you care to give me after we're done. Right now, you have to protect the A Advent. Protect your people. Protect them? Yes. Your decisions will mean life and death for the residents of Yagami City, Miss Echka. Their target must be that vessel. The ancient bots got aboard that ship before it was even active. That's gotta mean they already knew it existed. Ania, now that the A Advent is fully active, you have complete command of all its functions. You can direct the A Advent with voice commands, though you may experience some delay before it executes your orders. Me? Yes, you. Everything I've taught you has been for this very moment. I've given you the ideal environment to learn not just leadership, but military tactics, and strategy if I do say so myself. But there's no time to waste with doubts. Miss Echka, give your orders. Miss Echka, please, A Advent, protect the people of Yagami City! The ship's moving. I gotta keep the city safe. Let's clear these guys out quick. I wish you good luck, Miss Echka. I'll help you the best I can. Every one of your maids have also been preparing for today. They're all in position as we speak. Maintenance Division, we're reporting no problems. All members of the Information Division are at their station. The General Support Division is heading out to care for folks in the city. Everyone, throw aside any hesitation. As of today, you're a different person than you were before. Take the power of the A Advent as your own. The A Advent. Ren joined as assist crew. Ayati joined as assist crew. Cookie joined as assist crew. All enemies defeated. A flower comes to the garden. The assist link system lets you assign non-pilots to your assist crew, allowing them to help fight from the rear. Pilot deployed in a mission can call on an assist effect of any allied assist crew member. They have command, activates when you call through an assist link, or passive, always active. Using assist command costs the assist gauge. A gauge fills up as you destroy enemy units and fills completely, you gain 1 assist charge, while the maximum of 9 at a time. Assigned assist crew members or called for their commands gain experience when the mission is completed. When they get enough to rank up, the effects improve. Cool. Alright, so let's see. So we've got the Maintenance Division All Hands, activates the Crush Spirit, Information activates the Trick Spirit, and General Support activates the Press Spirit. Okay, so they need a assist cost of 3 for her and 2 for the others. Gotcha. Let's see. Meanwhile, the A Advent itself is equipped with an all-directional, omnidirectional anti-air, and NWCT missiles. As for the pilot, she's got Commander, Potential, and Morale. Alright. Let's see. Oh, alright then. Interesting. So we're now fighting Gaza Seas and the Zamaza. Interesting. It's interesting to note that, yeah, this is an Axis-developed mobile suit. But it was largely used by the Federation. Meanwhile, this one is also a Federation-designed weapon. Yeah, it's a mobile armor developed by the Earth Alliance. Why are the Earth Alliance forces interested in taking us down? Well, I'll have time to think about that later. For now, though, we gotta take out these mobile suits. And this well, the 2 mobile suits and the mobile armor. The Zamaza gives no fucks about your city! Though, interestingly, they've all been outfitted with AI technology. Not the mobile doll system, mind, but just high-performance AIs. Interesting. Hit it with the beam launcher. We've got full health after the situation reset, so we should be fine. Now we are fighting up against a Gaza, so we probably shouldn't have too many problems. I mean, again, it's a Gaza we're talking about. These things aren't exactly the peak of mobile suit engineering. My heart is as calm as still water, or something like that. Yeah, I gotta use the... Okay, so I'm using the Mega Cannon to counter this. They still got a pretty low hit chance, so hopefully we should be fine here. I haven't had to use any combat spirits yet, mostly because I haven't really felt the need to. I love that, just my heart is as calm as still water, or something like that. Let's see. I think we can just... Yeah, we could just shoot this down with this one down with the regular beam launcher. These fights are pretty much the same, so I am gonna... Oh, that's nice. They give you an actual fast... It's cool if they give you like an actual fast forward button that you can use, so it's not just like the auto skip animations. All right, Carmen leveled up. Damn. More mobile dolls. More reinforcements? They know how to quit. Ania, that robot's piloted by the girl who... Miss Echka, you should focus on giving orders to the Advent's crew, not on some stranger. Ania's got it right, Echka. What? You broke into the A Advent's communication network? Yeah, sorry. It's an emergency, okay? I can handle the trouble I'm in myself. You focus on doing what you need to, Echka, but you risk yourself to keep us safe. A Black Lancelot. That's Zero. Whoa, that's crazy. The chief advisor of the Order of the Black Knights himself is here? I came following information suggesting the Logos remnants were hiding in Japan, but instead I find an enormous battleship carrying an entire city. What's going on here? Sweet, they're going for the Zero now. Better not miss the chance then. Brother! Hey, is that container? It's a gift. Some gift? That took forever! Fighting in some normal old military bot was really hard, you know. And remember, we're not a family while we're on a mission. Right now I'm the head of Haze. Gah! Sorry, Head. Forgive my lack of deference. But you know what? All the same, you're still a bum for being late. Hey, I'm not late. You ran off ahead. Okay, well, you have a point. How about you hold any more complaints until you unwrap your gift? Got it! I'm not going down without getting to really attend this birthday party. Hey, Omega. She got out of her robot? The container! Wait, what? No way! This isn't a Mond? Like I said, it's a gift. A big one. It's another Loondrock, assembled from some of the spare parts. If you can't handle it, you're free to get out. No, I was just joking! I'll take it! Man, she's fast! That machine, I know it. I saw that machine many times during the Revolutionary War. That's a mobile armored ninja used by the Special Stealth Forces. In fact, that's our head's custom model, but that one is a different color scheme. This is the second Loondrock, the Loondrock Zwei. And just so we're clear, the pilot is not our empty-headed head, but the lovely and fresh-faced rookie. Why is a ninja here? That, I'm afraid, is a secret. I am part of the Special Stealth Forces, after all. Enough chatter, you're in a fight. Got it! Don't forget, Carmen, you've been given that Loondrock for the purpose of your mission, so make sure you carry it out. We're counting on it. Thanks, brother. Okay, Echka, can you hear me? Loud and clear. Now that I have the Loondrock, everything's golden. The Loondrock. Can you handle things on your end? I'll try my best. Cool, let's squish these bull roaches and have your birthday party. Let's go, Loondrock, we're ending this. I have 120 plus morale, 20% chance to completely dodge incoming attack. Very nice. Alright, so for weapons, we got the Kyoryudan, the Soryuga, Ninja Art Yonbu, and Ninja Art Tenraiken. I mean... I gotta see this thing at its full power, right? I gotta live up to Cross's expectations since he's giving me the Loondrock. I'll do this. This is what everything up till now has been for. Hell yeah! That's that good shit! Oh, shoot, we got a guard program from that. The Loondrock, a custom mobile armored ninja for the head of the Special Stealth Forces. When quiet, like the still moonlight, yet the movement as it takes action, as fierce as the loudest thunder. The Loondrock is so good! It's nothing like a Mond! What word is that again? Mobile Armored Ninja. Oh, right. It's a regular Mobile Armored Ninja. That's right. And me at the controls makes it even so gooder. I can win with this thing. All right, so let's see the other attacks. This one is the Soryuga. Chances are we're gonna dodge this mobile doll just fine. I mean, who do you take it for? I love its sound effects. It wouldn't be an SRW game if the game original mech didn't have some kind of boomerang attack. You gotta give your SRW original mecha a giant, like some kind of cutting disc. Whether it be a boomerang or otherwise, you always gotta give it at least one. That's a rule. That's an SRW rule. You gotta give it at least one. And then this isn't going to kill it, but... Well, actually, I forget, what does the Crush Spirit do? Next attack gains armor and mobility down. Fight once without using energy or ammo, yeah. So let's do the maintenance division, why not? Let's see what a Mobile Armored Ninja can do. Okay, so those are the Vulcans in the unit. Interestingly, they're shoulder mounted. Usually, when it comes to mobile suit Vulcans, you see them in something like the head, unless it's like a heavier caliber than your standard Vulcan blaster. So they might be like something more along the lines like a beam machine gun as opposed to your standard Vulcan. And then the other attack we haven't seen yet is Ninja Art Yonbu. Or Yojimbu, however you pronounce it. Didn't go through hellish training for nothing, you know. You gotta give it the good grappling hooks. Ignoring the fact that the thing, well, I mean, I guess we can overlook the fact that it hit with a kunai because kunai weren't really throwing implements. They were digging utensils that ninjas used to bore through walls and occasionally people. They never really threw them. That's what the shurikens were for. But, I mean, since it's being launched out of the mobile suit itself, it makes sense that it has more of a straight design, so I suppose I can let it slide, even if it's not the most historically accurate. Alrighty, meanwhile, we've got Totally Zero, I swear, in his totally not a Zero recolor of the Lancelot, we swear. We have Totally Zero, I swear! Pilots a Black Nightmare frame and fights to eradicate terrorism and strife. To identity is... Oh, alright then, so they're just gonna outright spoil it. But yeah, this isn't Lelouch, this is Suzaku. I mean, that was pretty obvious considering the fact that this is just Suzaku's mech recolored. So, you know, they're not exactly trying to hide it very well. Alright, let's see how the ship itself performs in combat. Miss Echka, there's an enemy approaching directly ahead of us. What do we do, Ania? That's up to you, Miss Echka. Give your orders quickly now. Engage them! Fire guns or something at them, Advent! You gotta love it when they put missiles inside of the missiles to make the missiles more missile-y.
けるしかないなんて。
Okay, so now hopefully that's given Wu-Fei enough, not enough power, okay. I guess we'll just go into regular combat then.
戦いで俺の正義を示す。
My justice will light up the battlefield.
戦場で気を抜くな。
Neum! That was barely a scratch. I mean, I know this is the first mission, but like, come on. Just make it a little bit harder. Alright, just counter it with the Vulcan. Wu-Fei dodges it! Just got it down with the Vulcans! Alright, Wu-Fei leveled up to level 2. Alright, we're gonna have to hit him with the all-directional anti-air. We do have Excel, but that's only a movement boost, so that doesn't really help us right now. So I guess we're just going into direct combat. Okay, we're getting hit with the melee attack. I do not think Azamaza should be able to lift up the entire goddamn battleship, but you know.
お願い、動いて、エアデント。防空システム作動。撃ってください。
You know what? Let's let Zero get a shot in. Why not? Strange things are happening in the world. It's all we can do to keep up. Belush, you gave your life for this peace. I swear I'll keep it this way.
この戦いが彼のギアスではない。願いだ。この間合いならば。
Probably ban that website that the fucking bots keep showing up and spamming. No, yeah, it's not really too much of an issue. I'm just curious how in the hell these sites manage to keep, like, getting the... How in the hell they manage to even make any money, because nobody would be stupid enough to fall for that shit. At least I hope not. Enemy forces have been eliminated. There seem to be no reinforcements. How's the city? Just received word on it. We've had a few falls and other minor injuries, but there was no damage from combat. Thank goodness. I would go so far as to call the defensive dome system of the A-Advent perfect. But of course, your expert leadership did the most to keep the city from harm, miss. Me? I hardly did anything. An enormous battleship area able to carry an entire city, and armed groups are after it. We'll have to keep an eye on this one. Oh, alright then, bye! Wait, Zero, I have questions for you. Who are you? Oh, bye, Wu-Fei! Colony Gundam, Zero of the Black Knights, and Surprise Terrorists. Not the birthday guest list I'd have picked, but... I'm so tired. Please don't let anything else happen today. From Burnett Manor. Miss Echka. It's so strange. I'm in the same place, but it feels completely different after just a few hours. Ania, you knew, right? You knew about the A-Advent. Yes. And you kept quiet about it all this time? Yes. Why? If you can't give me a good answer, I'm really sorry, Miss Echka. I know there's nothing I can say to make this right, but all I can do is apologize. I had to keep the A-Advent secret until now at Dr. Yagami's direction. What? Father asked you to? The A-Advent was created by Dr. Yagami himself. Together with Yagami City, it's part of the legacy he left you. But that doesn't excuse forcing all the city residents to live aboard a battleship like this, I suppose. Hey, look on the bright side. Huh? Think about the times we live in. Dangers around every corner. But the A Advent could do a great job protecting Yagami City, don't you think? Exactly, Miss Echika. She's right. Thank you so much for encouraging me. Huh? I was mouthing off a bit, but if it helped, you're welcome. Miss Carmilla Ishikawa, right? I think I mentioned earlier. Just call me Carmen. Carmen, then. Thank you for helping us. Nice! You're welcome. Someone raised you to be polite, it looks like. But either way, you don't need to thank me. Carmen? Yes? Who exactly are you? You apparently knew who I was from the moment you arrived. You can pilot a robot. You even saved us. Who in the world are you? Alright, time for proper introductions. I'm Ishikawa Carmilla. I'm a member of Haze, the Special Stealth Forces. That makes me a ninja. A ninja? The ancient Japanese espionage agent? Kinda. It's the same word, but the meaning is a little, or rather a lot different. Ninja is an acronym for New Infinity Neuron Japanese Assassin. A modern-day ninja. I didn't know such a thing existed. I sure hope you didn't. Ninja down through history survive in the shadows, you know. We've been part of countless operations under employ of all sorts, but no one knows about us, and no one must ever know about us. Then why are we having this conversation? Well, we're gonna be together for a long time, so hiding it from you would be a huge pain in the ass. Not to mention, it would make my job harder. For a long time? Your job? What? Yep, I'm here to keep you safe, Echika. Pardon me? And to be clear, my employer for this job is your dad, Tetsuro Yagami. The contract is in effect at midnight on your 14th birthday. States I must protect you from any and all harm you may face. Which makes me a birthday present, I guess. From your dad to you. I thought my father passed away in a research accident. Oh, right. The contract got signed 5 years ago. That's before your dad passed away, right? Ah, I see. Wait, Carmen, does that mean the machine you used? Bingo! That thing is a mobile armored ninja called the Lundrak. And yes, it's one of Dr. Yagami's best creations. I knew it. Apparently Echika's dad was pulling some strings in our organization too. Then you're all but part of the family, Carmen. Huh? Duh, you're gonna make me blush. Well then, Miss Echika, Carmen, I have something to show you. Follow me, please. Show us what? Carmen can use a tour, but I know my own house. Yes, but you must see the core of A Advent. Or, to put it another way, the core of the task ahead of you. The core of the task ahead of me. Oh! A Advent System, Nirokana I Core. What is this? The core system Nirokana I, the Y Core. She said the letter! That's the letter that's in the name of the game! Nirokana I? This system was the creation of Dr. Yagami. It provides enormous energy required to run the A Advent. Huh, okay, so this is some kind of cutting-edge generator? I can't say I really get it. But it must have a lot of power if it could drive a ship this big. I can't say I fully understand the theory behind it myself. But at maximum output, this singular instance of Nirokana I could power all of Japan and still have capacity left over. Whoa! That's pretty radical, especially these days. I'd assume our recent attackers had learned of the Nirokana I somehow. Yeah, that makes sense. Extremely high-powered generator on a vessel you can move? You could do a lot of fun stuff with that. Precisely what Dr. Yagami had in mind when he developed it. No doubt you could comprehend the kind of fun he had in mind, much less some random terrorists. What would he have intended instead? Dr. Yagami said the Nirokana I is the key to drawing out the latent memory of the sacred galaxy. The sacred galaxy? It's his name for a path of evolution that each life form in the universe intrinsically holds within it. The professor referred to the concept as STG memory, for Sacred Tridirectional Galaxy Memory. Huh? Sacred Tridirectional Galaxy Memory. Wait, what's the tridimensional part about? His idea is based on Y theory. The principle of dualism states that all dualities, good and evil, positive and negative, black and white, are connected, like ends of a line. But if you add a third point, a new vector outside the spectrum, it turns the line into a Y that contains unlimited possibilities. The STG memory that Nier Arcana I taps into is an application of this theory. Okay, so what's so neat about these holy triple directional galaxy memories? Nier Arcana I is not just a generator. Provided with the right data, it can manifest a number of effects. Blessings for those that gather around it. As the people of the A Advent, particularly you, Miss Echka, live your lives, its power will grow until it's overwhelming. My life? Dr. Yagami said unlocking the STG memory was the very means by which humanity would evolve to its next stage. Whoa, extra much? It also functions as something like a super-powered AI, able to put its massive power capacity towards processing, just as one example. But why, though? Exactly! Even if you disregard the philosophical intentions, I believe unlocking the STG memory is worth keeping in our priorities. However, the system lacks data. Put it another way, the A Advent itself lacks experience. The A Advent can learn? As the owner of this ship, you now hold great power, Miss Echka. If you wanted, you could use that power to gain even more power for yourself. Whoa, 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 whoa. You mean like ruling the world? It's not my place to say what it could be. What you choose to do with the A Advent is just that. Your choice. I'm simply here to assist you in doing what you think best. I personally believe that Dr. Yagami hoped for the Nier Arcana I to be used for the betterment of humanity. That's why he designed Yagami City, and the A Advent is one unit. The A Advent, Nier Arcana I, and Yagami City. Altogether, this is your inheritance from Dr. Yagami, and it now falls to you to protect it. All of this from my father? What an inheritance, huh? Talk about the world's weight on slender shoulders. I know you're my dad too, Dr. Yagami, but this is enough to make me kinda hate you. I'll do my mission, though, as your will asked. Either way, Echka, you'll be okay. You've got me here. Your big sister won't let anything happen to you. Mission complete. And all of them got a little bit of assist experience. You progress through Super Robot Wars Y by completing missions. Missions around the world are unlocked based on different conditions. See which ones are available under Mission and Intermission menu. Choose the one you want to play next. Completing missions, getting rewards such as credits, and strengthening your team increases your squad rank. As it goes up, you unlock more options. For instance, you'll be able to assign more assists to your assist crew. Now, I believe... Oh, wait, that just opens the DLC menu. Now, I believe I'm already starting off with some stuff. Customization in the intermission menu, variety of avenues. Upgrade mechs lets you spend credits on mechs and weapons. Equip parts lets you equip your mechs with parts. Under trained pilots, spend credits to raise pilot stats to use the new skills. Assignments and option parts. Assign assists, you assign members to use their assist link. Shop, you can buy parts and skill programs. Alright, so let's see. Upgrade mechs under customization lets you use the credits to upgrade a mech's 5 base stats or the attack power of its weapons. Upgrade mech stats or weapons by 5 levels. Cap increase when certain conditions are met. Credit costs depending on your game mode. Higher difficulties make it a bit more expensive. Upgrading all 5 unlocks its custom bonus. Unique to each mech and very powerful. Alright, so let's upgrade the Lundrox Vi. Boy. Alright, so let's just upgrade a bunch of stuff. Equip parts, you can equip stuff. Okay, so I think we got a booster from that last mission. That's +1 to our move. And I think that's it. Let's see, assignments and option parts. No assignable equipment or option parts. Train pilots under customization lets you use credits to teach pilots new skills or improve their stats. Alright, so let's see. We have the guard program, reduces damage taken at 130 plus morale. Let's do guard level 1 for now. Hello world of skills. then we can also improve this stuff with the CQB up programs. Okay, so they actually give... Okay, so the guard programs are like... You can't just equip a bunch of different ones. You actually have to unlock them, I see. And then these are all our assists. Let's see. That's the system menu. Let's see. STG memory. STG memory in the intermission menu lets you spend mission experience points to unlock power-ups that affect your entire squad. Divided into 3 routes, unlocking the most potent nodes requires committing to a route. The routes will expand to increase your squad rank. The cost of unlocking nodes is the same regardless of mode. Okay, interesting. So let's see. So we got max energy up. So let's see. Okay, so we got a route for the ship. Let's see. So we got... Okay, so we've got a route for... So we got a route for attack, a route for your defense, and a route for healing. Interesting. I guess let's start by getting the energy up. Oh. Unlock 1 STG memory node. So yeah, let's start with the attack one. And let's see. There's the database. Find resources that'll help you get the most out of Super Robot Wars Y. Like encyclopedia and such, game records, music player, search, movie player, all that jazz. Alrighty. Alright, so let's see. Now onto missions. Missions found on the map are known as area missions. Missions that take place entirely on the A Advent and do not involve combat are known as on-board missions. Area missions with the star symbol are called the main missions, which must be completed in order to proceed. The fastest way to reach the ending is solely by completing main missions. Area missions that are not main missions are side missions. There are several types. On-board missions consist of only story scenes and do not involve combat, but still have rewards for completion. Alright, so we got the Demon on High awakens. Intersectors attack the A Advent just as the 3 chosen children of Getter meet their destinies. And then there's the Kaiju user. Kaiju appear on the A Advent. A strange man named Garma and his crew find themselves in the forefront of the fight. And then we also have a bunch of talks. So I mean, we might as well get the DLC stuff out of the way. Bonus mission pack content purchasing bonus. Miss Eshka, the A Advent received resources from our supporters. So we have people at the world sending us aid. What a wonderful feeling. Must make the most of this assistance they've sent so their thoughts and efforts aren't wasted. Otherwise known as, hey, thanks for pre-ordering the DLC. Here's a bunch of equipment. And we technically have to give it to you through a DLC mission, so we let you know that, like, hey, you know, you're not just gonna have this, like, dead ass right away. Yeah, all of the DLC reward missions give you, like, they are literally just the exact same fucking cutscene. I'm just like, oh, hey, here's this. Bye. I love downloadable content. Hurry up! I love downloadable content. Alright. Okay, so now these are like actual, like, some story missions. System Nirikana I, the heart of the A Advent. The A Advent itself wouldn't be an exaggeration to say. Part of protecting the A Advent is watching over the System Nirikana I. Growing the System Nirikana I is essentially the same thing as developing the A Advent directly. STG, Sacred Tridirectional Galaxy Memory, and it's my duty to unlock it. Exactly. I've heard everything the A Advent experiences can be made into power to unlock more of the STG memory. Yes, that's what I call MXP. Mission experience points? You could say they're sort of like Dezin. Like rewards doled out for missions. With MXP, Nirikana I can unlock its STG memory. It's up to you to determine the route these unlocks take. What do you mean, route? It's broadly speaking divided into 3 routes. The terms of each route will unlock a power that will greatly benefit the A Advent. I need to decide if I want to focus on a single route or develop all of them in tandem. The A Advent will gain MXP each time it overcomes a trial. Just like you guide the Advent's journey, you will guide its memory development. These choices fall on your shoulders. Do everything in my power to bear this burden. Then we got the assist crew. Advent Representative's office. The assist crew are those who use their specialties to support those who are fighting on the front lines in battle. That includes all the maids, right? Such as Ren and her division? Precisely. It's important to remember the assist crew also have functions that they fulfill on the ship. I believe we can have a maximum of 9 crews made available to assist during combat. To be precise, we will be able to register more assist crews the better the Advent's overall evaluation is, but only to a maximum of 9. So developing the Advent is key to growing our assist crew as well. Just so, you need to make sure to assign the assist crew members before you can put them to work. Of course, you can change the assignments as often as you like. Understood. I'll consider everyone's strength determines who to register. You can't use anyone on the assist crew until you assign them. Keep that in mind. Now we got the bonus play rewards. More supporter rewards. Yeah. Yada, yada, yada. We get it.
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Well, now we can beef out the Lundra. Well, now we can beef up the Lundrock a lot. Cool. Oh, that's actually a really good custom ability. Additional mission experience seems like it's really useful. And then yeah, we'll just max out his weapons too, cause fuck it.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
Let's see. Phases ending with an unspent action activates the Zeal extra action and Excel Spirits at the start of the next turn, and the Bane pilot regains 10 XP. Interesting. The tactical standby program actually seems like it would be useful for Echka, seeing as the ship itself might not move too much sometimes, so tactical standby seems like a good idea. Let's see, pre-support Excel, activates the Excel Spirit on Sortie, activates the Gain Spirit on Sortie. Excel also seems like it would be useful for the ship. I'll hold on to the Gain program for the meantime, and I'll give you with the SP Recovery program.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
Yeah, the ship does have Excel on its subpilot, but also getting it like right at the start of the mission seems like it would be pretty useful. No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember that the ship does have Excel on its subpilot, but it's more of a thing of like, you know, being able to get the ship moving right away seems like a very good idea.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of this stuff. Alright, let's see. All unit and weapon terrain advantages are set to A. I mean, that one just seems like an obvious choice. Close quarters combat weapons, I think that's a lot of the Lundrock's equipment, so yeah. And then we'll do the Mega Booster. Meanwhile, for the A Advent, let's equip it with... Let's equip it with the Spirit of the Shot, and then the Defender Arm. Hey Blue Wind, how's it going? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome on in.
お待ちしておりました。
We have now ranked up to F. We've got a new assist slot. We have now ranked up to E. Our SDG memory was expanded. Cool. I haven't even unlocked enough for one full route of this goddamn thing. Suppose let's just unlock the base path of all 3 of these for now. Oh, that's cool. You could just straight up, like, skip to the end of this thing and then just unlock it all. Nice. Alright, so... plus crit to close quarters and ranged weapons. Minus 5% to weapon upgrade cost, mech upgrade cost. I'm gonna get mech upgrade efficiency first for now. And then let's also grab 50 armor. Ooh, mobility up seems really good, so let's grab that too. Alrighty, so we got... I'm guessing these are either to unlock Getter or Dynazon. Let's do Getter, why not? A Advent Hanger. So you're saying Haze has been protecting the world from the shadows? Something like that, I guess. To be honest, I'm still basically a rookie. Can't say I've done too much shadowy world defending just yet. Well, if they chose you for this mission, that means you have what it takes, yes? A special team fighting for peace. That's so cool. I don't know if we're as cool as all that. We're just doing our jobs, you know? The head always makes a funny face when I make a big deal about what we do. Aw, you're so modest. I do try to behave like a real ninja. It's in the name of our team and all. Well, if you don't mind me saying so, you don't really possess what I describe as a ninja vibe. I know, right? She's more like your average high school girl. Average? Really? Come on, I've got to be at least a little cuter than average, right? Heck yeah! Anyway, even if no one knows what you're doing, I think you can be proud that you contributed to peace. Peace, huh? The head would say otherwise. He likes saying stuff like our wars may be over, but peace is still a long way off. That's true. Japan's in a bad spot. The wars with Dr. Hell and the Campbellians are over, and the Yoma Empire's invasion hit a wall. But even though it's on a smaller scale, Val X is still carrying out terrorist attacks all over the world. We're all tired of war. Why are they doing this? Oh, don't worry. They sent me here to keep the A Advent safe. You're in good hands. You can count on us right back. We maids of House Franburn have been working to protect Miss Echka as hard as we can. You may be the rising star of Haze, but when it comes to this, we're every bit as good as you. For sure, I feel a lot safer with 99 maids at my back. So Ren, the head would be furious if I broke the Lundrock Zwei. Please keep it in good shape, okay? Right, your mobile armored ninja, a copy of the ninja head model, armed with stealth and weapons for every situation. Overwhelming opponents with high-speed action and ninja arts. Oh, just let me in every bit of it. Hey, not quite every bit of it. Some of it's black boxed up. Really? What part? The engine and its related control systems. Only the original developers can really tinker with those. Or so I was told. IAT, my Haze comrades should be sending you intel from various locations, counting on you to handle it. Understood. Thank you for cooperating with our information division. Cookie, just so you know, I really like Japanese sweets. I got you. I'll work hard to find a special dessert on every tray. Okay, it's almost time for Echka's trip to the city. I'll be there as part of the security detail. Wait, already? I thought her speech to the citizens was much later. She wants to see the city with her own eyes. She's very hardworking, isn't she? That's our lady. For sure. Okay, we'll be back soon. Have a safe trip! So what do you think, IAT? First glance, she seems like your typical bright, bubbly girl. There's something else I can't place. Suppose that's the ninja part. I don't think she's lying about her willingness to protect Miss Echka. They say, hey, the special stealth forces never fail to carry out their task. We just have to have faith in that. Well, hey, she seems nice enough, doesn't she? A real go-getter. By the way, did we ever introduce ourselves to her? Come to think of it, we totally didn't. And yet she knew everything. Our names, our jobs, and even the total number of maids. Karamilla Ishikawa, agent of the Haze Special Stealth Forces. She could be a snake in the grass. Yagami City Square. This is where we're supposed to find out what's going on? Doesn't seem very official. Makes sense it wouldn't. Heard the mayor ditched the city before the shift lifted off. And who's leading this meeting? You won't believe it, but they're saying it's that House Franburnett lady. House Franburnett? The one that supposedly owns all the land Yagami City's built on? That's the one. All the land on this ship, so it might be hers too. Everyone seems kind of casual about this. Well, people here are a bit jaded. It's been one thing after another on Earth for a while, you know. First it was trashed by alien invaders, and once we rebuilt from that, it was lizard people, monsters, demons, and invaders from other dimensions. When you put it in perspective, what's one little town floating in the air? Seriously? Just like that? Just like that. You really ought to handle this better yourself, Yomogi. You've lived through the Revolutionary War. I know, I'm trying, but still. Your parents aren't coming, Yume? We kinda stay in our shells. Well, you sure don't. What's up with you? Excuse me? I heard you asked another second year to meet with you and then ditched him. Yeah, that guy totally went off on me earlier. Terrorist attacks, flying cities, and life just goes on. Ania, I'm sorry you're in this position, Miss Echka. If you want, I can try to address the anxious citizens on your behalf, but I'm just a tutor. I'm afraid I don't know how much I could call them down. Mitch Echka, what I do know is, I'm alright, Ania. The citizens seem to have calmed down a little. Besides, you're the one who taught me how to reach their hearts and minds in times like this. You're too kind, miss. Should be the same as 30. Trying to figure out custom music on this thing should be the same thing as 30s. Ah, yeah, I getcha. What matters now is my father left this duty to me. Don't know how much I can do, but I have to do whatever I can. Miss Echika. Right, let's begin. Everyone, I thank you for making your way out here today. My name is Echika Y. Franbrennet, and I am here to explain our present situation. I know I am very young to shoulder this duty, but I promise you that I will fulfill it to the best of my ability. This vessel, the mobile fortification A Advent, was left to me by my late father. I am its owner, and therefore the one responsible for its safety. This is a duty I shall fulfill with all seriousness and sincerity. As some of you are already aware, the mayor of Yagami City has disembarked from the A Advent. Although the vessel is armed, its defensive systems are under the control of a private citizen, namely myself. The Japanese government has contacted me and demanded the A Advent be surrendered to their custody. However, I will refuse their demand. Private property, even weaponry, should remain with its owners provided that doing so does not go against the Commonwealth. As citizens of Japan, I am certain you're all familiar with the biggest example of this, super robots. It is my intention to make use of the A Advent both to safeguard my personal assets and contribute to the Commonwealth. I must clarify that the Commonwealth extends to the benefit of everyone who resides on the property. I make the following 3 guarantees to every resident of Yagami City, each pertinent to your welfare. First, a guarantee of residency. You are welcome to continue living in your homes as long as you wish. Second, a guarantee of safety. You have my word that you will be protected as long as you live here. Finally, a guarantee of energy. While the outside world faces crippling energy shortage, you will never have to worry about that here. As the owner of the A Advent, I will also not prevent or hinder anyone from leaving as they please. And while your well-being is assured, I will not refuse anyone who wishes to join our community. I will do everything in my power to make the A Advent a great and vibrant city. I hope you will join me in achieving this goal. Currently, the A Advent is on course for the Gunma Prefecture, avoiding population centers to minimize potential complications. Once the situation is settled, we will begin soliciting feedback from our residents. Please bear with any minor discomforts until then. So anyone can come or go. Fine with me as long as she keeps those 3 guarantees of hers. Yeah, if we'd stayed in Tokyo, we'd just get attacked again or worse. I work remote, so I don't have to worry about commuting. Are you staying, Koyomi? Why not? As long as I can still look for a job. Wait, you're actually gonna look for work? Well, yeah. A guarantee of safety, eh? Yeah, I guess this giant dome could repel your garden variety attack. If only it were that easy. What do you think the girl's biting off more than she can chew? Oh nah, I'm sure she's taking this seriously. It's just, I have a bad feeling. Man, your premonition ability's cool and all, but sometimes you're totally off the mark. It's never off, it just happens to be a little too broad. Though if we're talking accuracy, I have to admit my powers pale in comparison to my brother's. Anyway, you were right. It was a good idea to come here, right? Looks like the ship's heading to Mountain Sama. That's where we'll find what we're after, and Hayato Jin too. Excuse me, but did I just hear you that you two know exactly what's on Mountain Sama? God, when did you? I'd really appreciate that answer, Mr. Man. It takes skill to get behind me without me noticing. Who are you supposed to be? You in league with those scumbags? Tell me. I think what we have here is a failure to communicate. Hold it, Takuma. This one isn't some pretty face. I know. I'm getting some nasty vibes from this one. In that case, yeah, we're blowing this popsicle stand. Wait, you're not supposed to run away when a cute girl talks to you. Whoa there! Whoops, excuse me, I'm in a hurry. Well, that sounds like a you problem. You can't just bump into me and mouth off. But I even said please. You're a lot like my brother. I'm terribly sorry. Are you hurt? Nah, I'm fine. Apology accepted. And they're gone. They were definitely not average townies. What, you got something to say? Guess we got plenty of interesting folks around here. Meanwhile, at Yuri Mart. Okay, I think we lost him. Sheesh, never a dull moment in this town. All that running's worked up an appetite. Hey, you there. Me? What is it, sir? Is there a convenience store nearby? Well, what are you looking for? Rice balls and some soda. You should be able to find what you need at Yuri Mart. You're just in time for the daily discount, too. Huh? Who are you, the store's pitch man? No, not really. I just work there part-time. Oh, you're not bad at grabbing business. They should give you a raise. Thanks. Ah! Calm down, that explosion wasn't close. Something happened outside the dome. Takuma, it's time. Hold on, Baku, let's buy some rice balls before we go. Where are you going? Through the doorway to hell, most likely. Say what? It's like, let's buy some rice balls first! Demon on High awakens. What do you know? They were right. Anyone can come or go. Pretty sure they'd rather not welcome those guys. Speaking of, who are they? Hell if I know. Sure don't look friendly. What are those creatures? They look like they came from a distortion in space. The Information Division has reported sightings of them in various locations around the world. They've been codenamed Insectors. I'm afraid they're hostile. They must be the ones responsible for that explosion. Let's hurry, Takuma. We're almost there. You bet. Baku, look! Those are Getter Robos! The Satome Laboratory has sent their Getters. Alright. Still, it looks like those bugs already have a target. D2 squad, commencing attack. Satome Laboratory control room. So the D2 squadron has made contact. That's weird. I would bet they'd have gone straight for the lab. The target appears to be that vessel. What is that? Some newfangled colony ship? A warship of unknown affiliation. I understand the Japanese government's trying to seize it as quickly as they can. Things have been going downhill lately. Bet they're in a hurry to gather weapons for whatever the big thing's about to happen. Well, we won't ignore the situation. We're going to engage the Insectors. Say, what's that? Looks like there are people on the battlefield. Ignore the bystanders. Commence the attack. Ah! You were right on the money, Baku. One of the Getters fell right here. You okay, Takuma? You were caught in the explosion. I'm way tougher than most people. I could sleep off an explosion or two. The Lundrak has deployed. Carmen, you must protect the A Advent. That's what I'm here for. Leave it to me. Wow, nice scarf. Let's do our thing while it keeps them busy. Saotome Laboratory. Hayato Jim won't be able to ignore you if you beat the enemy using this Getter unit. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Baku. Nothing from the Saotome Laboratory. I don't think they're going to send the final legacy. It's okay. I'll protect the A Advent and honor Echika's word. Demon on High awakens. Man, we got crazy movement utility already. It guarantees his residency, safety, and energy. I'll do my best to help with the guarantee of safety, so keep your chin up, Echika.
見つけた仕掛けるよ突っ込みながら撃ちまくる
Neom. Whoop.
私は夜空の月手を伸ばしても無駄だよ
Alright, enemy turn. Damn, going right for the Advent, huh? I promised the citizens they would be safe aboard the A Advent, and I gave them my guarantee, Miss Echika. I don't know how much I can do, or how far I can go yet, but I will live up to this responsibility. I owe it to them and to my father, who left me the means to do it.
Anina 先生、大丈夫です。ドームはびくともしてません。インセクターを近づけてはダメです。ミサイルを使います。これだけ撃てば一発は当たります。
That was a bit more than one of them hitting. That was all of them.
私絶好調。泣き寝入りするほどウブじゃないから。見せるよ刃の舞。流れる水のように。
How did she make dirt running along the air?
最後はこれ。
No.
いい感じいい感じ。乗ってきた。攻守交代。今度はこっちの番。用心部。一の
Swing.
次の撃。
Alright, we're gonna shoot this one down
見
at
つけた。
least.
仕掛けるよ。
Ah, yeah, she goes first. Or, well, she went first this time anyway. Are you done yet? Security of this thing's absolute top-of-the-line stuff, but in order to maximize compatibility with the pilot, they utilize the neural network, and that's our way in. Skip the techno-babble and hurry it up. And done. Hatch's open. I feel sorry for the dead pilot, but we need this getter more than he does. Alright, let's go. Saotome Laboratory Control Room. How'd those brats get inside a D2? Did they manage to bypass the security? I want to see their mugs. Monitor, switch on. What's the screen? Turned on by itself. I recognize that face. Oh, is this Saotome Laboratory? Hey yo, is Hayato Jin there? I'm Jin. Just who the hell is asking? Hold that thought, they're coming. Whoa there, are you seriously going to pilot a getter unit without an augment suit? I don't need guts of steel. Not the first time I've seen this kind of recklessness. Hey kid, tell me your name before you go get yourself killed. My name is Takuma Nagare. Unbelievable. Who's your father? My old man is Ryoma Nagare. Wow, that's gotta hurt. Takuma Nagare. Ryoma's son, eh? If that's actually true, then he's the child chosen by the Getter Rays. It's possible that he was born having been fully exposed to them. Things are gonna get real interesting now. We can't let that boy get killed. Getter Arc, launch. He's being so reckless. Are they gonna be okay? Ugh! Pipe down, Baku. Here comes another one. Whoa, it came down from above. Baku, we're going for the big one. Drop dead! This isn't working! We just have to keep going until it does. Gah! That robot won't last for long. Miss Etchka, something's coming. Is that a Getter Robo? The D2 is at its limit. Get in. Who the hell are you? Do you have a death wish? Hurry up. Takuma! Whatever, let's get in there. This is called Getter Arc. Getter Arc? Commander Jin told me to give you control. Do as you please. Give me control. Awesome! Let's go, Getter! We're going for the big one! Wait, this voice. You're that scary guy from the square, right? And you're that high school girl who chased me. We can play out the touching reunion later. Can you handle that thing? Got it. Consider it toast. Don't waste any time. Your bodies will only last 3 minutes without an augment suit. In other words, we either take down the enemy in this 3 minutes, or we're dead. Hell yeah, a little thrill to spice things up. Come on, Getter. Can you handle my boiling blood? The Getter Robo Arc. Getter Robo form created by the combination of the Get Machines Arc, Kirik, and Khan, in that order. Fourth generation Getter Robo, the final legacy of Dr. Saotome, former director of the Saotome Laboratory. Greater stability, energy efficiency, and combat power than previous Getter Robo models. Can fly at incredible speed, though this places a heavy G-force burden on the pilots. In addition to the telescoping battleshot cutter blades in its arms, it's equipped with the Thunder Bomber, a weapon that fires lightning bolts in all directions. We got the Getter Shot Cutter, the Getter Beam, and the Getter Tomahawk. Hell yeah. So this is the arc. This baby's got so much power! Any normal person would have been crushed by the G-force. This is his first time piloting a Getter arc. Is he piloting on intuition alone? No one could stop me now! Get in my face and I'll wreck you up!
とんだ暴れ馬だ。だが乗りこなしてやる。ゲッタートマホーク。
Hell yeah! God, I gotta say, the fucking Getter Robos are almost always my favorite parts of any SOW game.
俺には通じね
Like, they just got this infectious energy to them, you know? Close call. Dodge an attack with an over 80% hit rate. Oh, I didn't even notice. Hell yeah. The enemy is approaching the A advent. Please, you must stay calm, miss. Missiles. We should fire our missiles.
これだけ撃てば一発は当たります。 勝負は一瞬。勝つのは私。
In the meantime, let's just gun this guy down with the Vulcans. Up. Gonna be more obvious if we try. Free trial's over. It's time to get billed. オフ they go. We've had pilots mess up the robot and on the robot. Never had pilots make the robots do it. God damn it. fusing doesn't count. I mean, if we're going by Steven Universe logic, what is fusion but just an elaborate metaphor for sex?
こんなもんってことねえ。なんだかわからねえが血が騒ぐぜこいつは。ゲットートマホーク。あれや。にょ。
Yeah, I know. That's why the latter one is very fucked up metaphor-wise. Silence. Stop talking. Alright, Carmen leveled up to level 4. Yum. All hostiles have been neutralized. We managed to honor the guarantee of safety. Thank goodness. Man, it hurts everywhere. How are you feeling? What kind of question is that? Like crap, obviously. You held up well. Didn't think humans could be as tough as you are. Huh? Humans? I'll admit, you've got potential. You. Save it for later, it's not over yet. Miss Echka, incoming message from the Sao Tome laboratory. They're offering us protection. Protection. It sounds so benevolent when taken at face value. Tell them we accept. Are you sure about this? I have a feeling we may not have a choice this time. I can't explain why. Sao Tome Laboratory Control Room. So who's the brat who hacked his way through the D2's security? Baku Yamagishi, the younger brother of Tahir, founder of the Green Earth religion. Well, what do you know? Fate does have a twisted sense of humor. Ryoma and Tahir, who last piloted the Shin Getter at the end of the conflict 19 years ago. And now, Ryoma's son and Tahir's brother are here. This is Agari. Commander Jin, please hurry to the hangar. What just happened? Sir, it's Kamui. He's fighting with our new guest. God damn it. What are you staring at? Is my face really that strange? Gah! I'm warning you, the next time you stare at me like that, I'll gouge your eyes out. Don't give me crap! Anybody would stare at something they've never seen before. It's common sense. Your face is weird as hell. Can't tell if you're a human or a saurian. What's a lizard bastard like you even doing here? You piece of... What the? You think I'm just gonna stand there and take it? How can you still dodge like that after taking that punch? Ha! Well, guess what? I'm immortal. Perfect. You won't mind if I kill you. Sure, as if you could. Listen, a prerequisite for any of the Getter Robo pilots is to be at odds with each other from the very start. Kamui, stand down. Let it go. Yes, sir. And you, Takuma Nagare. Takuma Nagare, show me your face. Don't bother, this is nothing, I'm not even bleeding. I'm not looking at your injuries, boy. I'm looking at the blood flowing through your veins. The blood of Ryoma Nagare. My dad's? I'm certain of it now. You even share his stupidity. Alright, both of you, follow me. Baku Yamagishi, you're coming too. Me? Yes, you. We have much to discuss. Sounds good. I had questions for you anyway. Sao Tome Laboratory Control Room. This is Sao Tome Laboratory's control room. What's the verdict, Takuma? Are they here? No, they're not. What are you talking about? Yo, Ayato, Jin, I got a question for you. 10 years ago, a bunch of scientists from here came to my family's dojo and demanded access to me for use in Get-Array research. Was that done under your orders? Hell if I know. Don't lie to me! 10 years ago, this lab was closed to deal with the aftermath of the war. Whoever they were, they didn't come from here. Then, who was it? Who's the scumbag who killed my mother? Your... what? Those bastards killed my mother when she refused to give in to their demands. I've come to find her killers and avenge her. So you're Ryoma's offspring. That's a fine physique you've got. Reminds me of Ryoma for sure. The hell? Who's this dirty old geezer? This is Professor Shishigama, a veteran's weapon researcher who's been at the Sao Tome laboratory staff since its first iteration. As you may have surmised, he was acquainted with your father, Ryoma Nagare. He knew my dad. So somebody was after you, huh? It's no surprise they'd be interested in that body of yours. After all, you inherited the blood of Ryoma after he was directly exposed to Get-Arrays for years. Ugh. Shucks, I could have resisted the urge to study you myself had I known Ryoma bore a son. Buzz off, there's nothing for me here. Let's go, Baku. What a waste of time. Right, sure. Wait. What now? You're already 2 steps in hell. You're not getting out of this war. War? Are you talking about those giant bugs? Yes. This information hasn't been made public yet, but we're currently at war with an unknown enemy. Unknown? You fought them multiple times, it looks like. How have you not identified them after they've shown up so much? Because they always appear by traveling through space-time from a location other than Earth. They're coming here from somewhere deep in the far reaches of space. Are you saying they're aliens? That's right. An armed alien force with highly advanced scientific knowledge and technology that allows them to control things on interstellar scale. Interstellar travel ain't that weird nowadays. Even I know about full tech. What makes them unique is the fact they're specifically targeting Getter. What? They only started attacking in the last couple of years, but similar foes we believe to be part of the same force have appeared previously. They're not from the Hayaki Empire or the Dinosaur Empire. We call them insects, for obvious reasons. They appear wherever Getter is, ignoring everything else, and vanish after they engage Getter. Almost like their only purpose here was to ascertain something. You got no clues? The new United Nations government regulates human presence in the galaxy, so we've made inquiries, but they've provided no useful information. That means they don't come from any star system humanity has reached. The only thing we know for sure is they're after the Getter. Huh. What was that weird feeling? I'm feeling a pressure rising from the depths of the Earth. If you picked up on that, then we can get right to the point, because that is none other than Getter. Are you serious? Dead serious. You two were summoned here by Getter. Getter itself summoned us here? That's right. It was the will of Getter! Only good bug is a dead bug. Takuma Nagare, Baku Yamagishi, you will pilot Arc together with Kamui, because that is your destiny! Piloting Getter is our destiny? I'll pass, thanks. Bruh! It's pointless for me to stick around here any longer. Did Ryoma raise you to be a chicken or what? Like hell he did. Then what's the problem? I told you, I'm only after one thing. I'll find those bastards that killed my mom and wring the life from them for what they did that day. Got no other place to be if they're not here. Come on, let's go, Baku. It's wrong. I think I better stay. What? Listen, man, I know my powers aren't as good as my brother's. But even so, if there's a role for me here, and they claim it's my destiny, then I get the feeling it might be true. I can't really explain it, but I definitely had the sense we were being led here from the very start. The vortex of Getter energy at this lab was what guided us here. Even I'm certain of that much. Baku. Sorry, Takuma. I hate to bail on you. I'm sorry. Seriously. Forgive me. Come on, man. You saved my bacon more times than I can count. Back then, they were only hunting me down. I was only able to stay alive because of you. So that's why. I can't just be like whatever and leave you here, dude. It's my turn to follow your lead for once. But wait, there's nothing left here to help you find the guys who attacked your dojo. Well, what those guys wanted were Get-Arrays in my body, which means they're bound to show up here eventually. Hayato Jin, you got yourself a deal. Yahoo! Now you're sounding more like Ryoma's son! You'll regret agreeing to it without actually knowing what you're in for. What do you mean? Going around raising hell in a giant robot? Sounds like a cakewalk to me. Just so you know, you haven't seen Arc's true power yet. What do you mean? Arc was in safety mode because you weren't wearing an augment suit. Wait, that was with limiters on? Bring it on! I'll show you that I can handle Arc even at full power. Come on, give me your worst training from hell! I like your enthusiasm, but you'll have to learn through real combat. Huh? Let them in. Thank you for having us. The lady who owns Yagami City. And her bodyguard. The weirdo ninja girl. At least make it Weirdo Kunoichi or something. Takuma Kamui, Baku. You will transfer to the A Advent along with the Getter Arc. Say what? The Japanese government's repeated attempts to seize that vessel bother me. I've decided to entrust them with the Arc to deter the government from taking further action, as well as to protect the citizens. Are you sure about us, Commander Jin? Supplies are one thing, but handing over your greatest asset? It's an opportunity to gain experience in the field. Believe me, this deal favors us. Don't be shy with the missiles, Missy! You keep firing them and I'll keep sending you more! Okay, that's enough, Gramps. I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from Miss Etchka. And just to be clear, it's not an invitation to invade my personal space. Girl! Yes? Even with that pretty face, I can tell you've been to hell and back. You'd better be able to use my weapons at 120% of their potential. Take anything you like, by all means! Sorry, Gramps. I'm a delicate flower. I could never handle things that dangerous. Like, for real. Thank you for keeping me safe, Carmen. Oh, no need to thank me. I'm just doing my job. I understand, but that said, it's nice to be appreciated, you know? Glad you do, Etchka. Of course. In addition to supplies, we'll provide the A Advent with spare parts and equipment for ARC. Kamui, you will be responsible for Takuma and Baku. Understood. It's a pleasure to have you aboard, Mr. Kamui. Is something the matter? Why aren't you afraid of me? Kamui, you seriously trying to start a fight with a tiny little girl? Hang on. She can handle this. Answer me. I already said that everyone is welcome aboard the A Advent, as long as they don't intend to disturb the Commonwealth. That is all. I see. I apologize for my bluntness. No, it's quite alright. Huh, turns out he does know how to apologize. And Mr. Takuma? Yeah? I appreciate your concern, but don't ever call me a tiny little girl again. Got it. I'll be more careful. What are you smirking at? You, obviously. You want to fight? Bring it on! Give it a rest, guys. You'll make Miss Etchka here mad. Yeah, you're right. Wouldn't want to get kicked off the A Advent before we even set foot inside. Then get ready to go. There's no time to waste. Gotcha. I'm off. Takuma. What is it now? Don't humiliate yourself out there. The hell are you talking about? We'll leave as soon as we're ready, Commander. Thank you for accommodating our needs. Commander Jin, farewell. Their needs, huh? Tricking innocent girls now. You're such a devil, you. You're diverting the Insector's attention to that ship away from the laboratory, aren't you? You're half right. We can't let them find out what we're keeping below the laboratory. And a good decoy requires good bait. And that's ARC, eh? Guess that is a way to get some real experience in the field. But what if they get crushed instead? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. A little dogfight's enough to kill them, and letting them die would be a more fortunate end. A bit brutal, but fair. Alrighty, I'm going to take a quick bio break, and I will be back in a mo.
迫られた選択は破滅へのサイン混沌の世界へと飲み込まれるのさ一気にデッドラインここは宇宙と有名の命がけたサバイブさあ変われ青き翼広げつけて行くぞチェンジチェンジ悪僕だけ聞こえるぜ平和を願う人々の声が俺を最強にするのさ泣けるぜ信じられ奇跡さえ呼び込んで決めるぜファイトファイト炎のファイト空 目を襲い大福の青太鼓からよみがえり支配も黒地に植えた悪魔さあこれはただねそれとも罪なのか報いを断ち切るチャンスさあ燃えろもっと熱くスタタタタタタタタいくぞチェンジ風を変えろそうここは宇宙という名のコロシアムさあ変われ青き翼広げるチェンジスケケケケケケケケケ行くぞチェンジスタタタタタタタ行くぞチェンジ砕け見せてやれ闇を照らす一筋の光この手で希望を届けるのさ目覚めろ俺の中の戦う本能魂が叫んでいる聞こえるぜ平和を願う人々の声が俺を最強にするのさ泣けるぜ信じられる鋼の絆だ奇跡さえ呼び込んで決めるぜファイター炎のファイター迫られた選択は破滅へのサイン混沌の世界へと飲み込まれるのさ一気にデッドラインそうここは宇宙という名の命がけたサバイブさあ変われ青き翼広げつけけけけけけけ行くぞチェンジ熱く僕だけ聞こえるぜ平和を願う人々の声が俺を最強にするのさ泣けるぜ信じられる鋼の絆だ奇跡さえ呼び込んで決めるぜファイター炎のファイター空を目を襲い大福の青太鼓からよみがえり支配も黒地に植えた悪魔さあこれはただねそれとも罪なのか報い スタタタタタタタタいくぞチェンジチェンジ風は変えろそうここは宇宙という名のコロシアムさあ変われ青き翼広げるチェンジスキャキャキャキャキャキャキャキャ行くぞチェンジチェンジスタタタタタタタタ行くぞチェンジチェンジ砕け見せてやれ闇を照らす一筋の光この手で希望を届けるのさ目覚めよ俺の中の戦う本能魂が叫んでいる聞こえるぜ平和を願う人々の声が俺
お待ちしておりました。お待ちしておりました。これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。お待ちしておりました。
Wait, I realized my mic was muted. Anyways, we're fighting some kaiju. Hey, are you okay? You look kind of scary. I mean, you know, as in I need help scary. Hungry. So hungry. Hungry? Oh, I've got some leftover bread from lunch if you want it. Ugh. Okay, well, I'll just be off now. Wait. Beep. You saved my life. Excuse me? I mean that. Well, I'm just glad you're okay. What's your name? Your name? I'm Yomogi Asakana. Yomogi. I like it. Yeah, well, thanks. I'm Goma, a kaiju user. A kaiju what? Bet you're wondering how I got like this. It's not a long story, is it? I've actually got a job to get to right now. Thank you, Yomogi. I'll pay you back for this. I swear. You really, really don't have to. Hey, Yomogi! A Advent briefing room. Damn, this A Advent thing is just huge. Well, sure, it's got a whole city on top of it. Actually, I hear city-type immigration residential ships and the super long-range immigration fleets are 3 times this size. Yeah, but they'd have to be that big. They'd need to fly to the edges of the galaxy, potentially. You sure know a lot about space travel, Carmen. I guess. I've never seen one of those ships myself. I'd like to see one myself. A ship made to travel across the galaxy. You want to see outer space, Takuma? Hey, I'm not about to get on an immigration ship myself. It's just cool, you know? The final frontier and all that. I hear ya. I hear that. Humanity's spreading out into the universe. No bigger dream than that. How about you, Kamui? Hey, do you look up at the stars all dreamy too? Come on, Kamui. You have to be such a grump. Carmen's trying to reach out to you before the frown gets stuck in your face. I have no interest in space and unfinished business here on Earth. Guess everyone who didn't go off on an immigration ship has something like that going on. Yeah, me have got someone to hunt down. How about you, Carmen? That's a secret. I see everyone is already here. Yup, reporting for duty, Lady Eshka. Please, I'd rather not be addressed as lady or even miss. We work hand in hand with the A Advent for the A Advent's common benefit, which makes us comrades. Just call me Echka. No embellishment needed. Sounds good to me, Echka. As far as I'm concerned, however, disrespect will still not be tolerated. Gotcha. Just don't come down on us too hard, Teach. Now, I've asked you all here because I have a request for you. Name it. You're feeding us, putting us up, so you need something smashed, we're your boys. I'd like you to join the A Advent Security Force. You mean you want us as bodyguards? Sounds like a perfect way for us to make a living. Commander Jin did suggest that the Insectors would come after the ship. We suspect, though we can't confirm, that the Insectors are attracted to powerful energy sources. So they're trying to get the Sao Tome Laboratories getaways and the A Advent's near Arcana Eye, huh? I'm told it was your father who built the A Advent. A mobile fortress capable of carrying an entire city equipped with an incredibly potent power source. Why would Dr. Yagami create a ship like that? I'm afraid I genuinely have no answer for you. He never told me anything about it. I mean, it's like we were talking about. Probably just for immigration use, right? Nah, Kamui's got a point. If that was true, then why wouldn't he have launched it as soon as possible? My father didn't leave me any instructions for guidance on what the A Advent's really meant for. No, this isn't on you. You just woke up one day and found this dropped in your lap as a birthday present. If anyone knew Miss Ania, right? It'd be Miss Ania, right? She was the doctor's assistant and all. Well, I mean, you knew all about the A Advent, right? You hiding anything else from us? I'm sorry, I really haven't been told anything beyond its existence and the instructions for giving control to Miss Echka. All I know is the A Advent itself and its broadest functions. You're not lying, are you? I am not! Dr. Yagami was killed in an accident before he could tell me anything else, and all his research was lost. I am, if you must know, doing my very best to decode whatever I can about his motives from the materials he left behind. I'm not lying, that's the whole truth. Baku, what'd you think? I don't think she's putting us on. Yeah, she's not putting on an act. Just ghosts in, even when we're whispering. Enough. We're done with this subject. For now, our first priority is the A Advent's future. Commander Jin believes the Japanese government will mobilize the local Federation forces to secure the A Advent. If secure means steal it while it's hot, then we've got something to say about that. And I say bring it. We can use it for piloting practice. Reel it in, Takuma. We can't fight off the whole Federation if it comes to that. Baku's right. Meeting this challenge with force would mean putting our citizens in danger. Then what are we supposed to do? To reduce the chance of any unwelcome encounters, I plan to relocate the A Advent over the Pacific Ocean. I'll deal with the Japanese government myself. In the meantime, I want you all to keep your eyes out and patrol the city. I getcha. We just want to put down anyone stirring up trouble, right? Carmen. Don't worry. I'll make sure the Getter team doesn't break things. A Advent residential quarter. Hey, Koyomi. What is it? Things haven't really changed for us, have they? We're in a giant dome, but it just looks transparent from the inside. The sky doesn't look crazy or anything. I guess. Now that we're outside, it looks like some people have moved, huh? You want to leave too, she asks? Honestly, I could go either way. Well... Hey, you two. Got a second? For what?
You know what? What's a grown man doing wandering around with a little girl in the middle of the day?
What? No, she's my cousin. Yep, I know. We don't really look related.
And what? You off to work?
Yeah, but working with these guys,
What? Like you're in a position to be picky?
anyone who wasn't on board with the life of grand adventures left, so the city's a lot less noisy now. Yakami City was probably built for this. Its infrastructure is pretty self-contained. Plenty of power to spare too, so we figure out material supplies. It'd be like nothing changed. If that's the case, what do you want alert for? Wow, you're sharp. So I met a guy earlier today who was kinda suspicious, so if he's still around... Hey, that's him!
Hey there, Yomogi. Been looking for you, you know.
Stop right there.
You're the girl who crashed into me.
You're not slipping away from me again. Now spill, who the heck are you?
Didn't anyone teach you to give your name before you demand someone else's?
Didn't you ask for my name first last time? You sound just like my brother. But, you know, it's not nice to respond to a question with another question, is it?
Fair. Tell you what, I'll tell you my name, and you tell me yours. I'm Gama, a kaiju user.
I'm Carmen. I'm a ninja. Kaiju user? Ninja? What have I got myself into? Can I help you? Are you free tonight? What, tonight? That's right. Well, it's Yume. Yume Minami. No, I know who you are. We're in the same class. Oh, right. And well, I've got work tonight. Can't call out. Oh, okay. I'm off at 8, so... Oh, okay then. How about 9, the floodgate? I guess, but what for? I feel like you might be willing to hear me out. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Well... The ones where you stand up guys, right?
You don't have to pretend to be nice. You don't trust me, do you?
That's not true.
Good. See you tonight. You promised.
Yeah. Well, off to work, I guess. Yomogi! Hey, where'd he go? You're a friend of Yomogi's? What the hell's going on here?
Hey, we're not done talking.
You're going to tell us about this whole kaiju user deal. Get off my back, both of you.
Koyomi, this way, come on. Are you sure this is real? Floating cars and buildings. All the comments are talking it up, see? Whoa, I guess. Though you know, the whole city's flying away, so I guess a few cars isn't a big deal. Oh, that's a good point. But it's still totally weird, so we gotta go see. Do we have to? Someone's gonna get suspicious again if we're out together. Shina no Tosa Floodgate.
Hey, good to see you, Yomogi. Had one heck of a day, I gotta tell you, getting chased around by all these weirdos. So what are you doing around here? Hey, what's up?
Just leave me alone.
You waiting for someone? Hey, I know, it's that girl, right, from this afternoon?
Nope,
Sure it is. So you two a thing or what?
that's not what's going on.
Right, so when was she supposed to be here? Come on, what time?
9.
9 o'clock is come and gone. Shouldn't you go look for her?
Look for her?
I got it. I'll find her for you. There you are. Hey, you there.
Who are you?
Come on, we met earlier today. I'm Gama, the kaiju user. What's your name? Aren't you supposed to meet Yomogi? What are you doing here? It's late, you know. Hey, where do you think you're going? Get back here.
This isn't your business.
Sure it is. Are you pulling Yomogi's leg or something? Why'd you make him wait if you weren't gonna show? Is this a joke?
What if I said it is?
And it's pretty cruel. You know Yomogi's still waiting for you.
Oh, stop it.
You stop it. Listen here, girl.
Too close.
There are 3 things in this world you have to keep no matter what. Promises and, you know, it's like love and...
Can I go yet?
Keep listening, I'm not done.
Minami. Yomogi.
Yomogi, the girl's played you.
Huh?
She was never gonna actually come and meet you.
What? But why?
Because she's getting her kicks from jerking you around.
Right, that's what everyone was saying, that you make some kind of sickness that makes you break promises. Is that true? Yeah, it's true.
It is? What's going on in your head? There's something wrong with you? Hello?
Yeah, there is something wrong with me. Minami. Huh? What is it? Whoa, what is that?
Ugh. Oh no. It's the source of conflict.
Combine Dragon. What on earth is that? A kaiju? Is that a real live kaiju? Look, that's gotta be a kaiju? What? What is that?
There you are, you big lug! Ah!
What are you trying to do?
It's not working. I can't take control of that kaiju.
Take control?
It's glowing, making noise.
Is that a little dragon ornament?
My kaiju user powers are weakened. Well then, time for plan B.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
You want me to use this, right? Right!
Ah!
Ah!
What? Ah! Ah! What's going on? Koyomi! It ate him. Is he dead? Jobless and dead? Ouch. What's going on? What the heck? Minami? Yomogi? Are we inside the giant? So, it needs 4 people to pilot. 4? Wait, didn't we have an extra person? And what do you mean pilot?
Dyna Zeon. So that's your name. You're what took us in? Yeah, I like it.
Dynazeon?
Here we go!
Go? Where? That's a kaiju in the flesh.
Are they right behind this kaiju? Are they behind this kaiju? If they are, that's all the more reason to stop before it gets really vicious.
Oh, hey, Kate, how's it going? Hope you're having a good one.
Dynazon, battle, go!
SSSSSSS Dynazeon. A giant robot formed by the combination of the Dyna Soldier, Dyna Wing, Dyna Striker, and Dyna Diver. It was first summoned through the dragon statue left as an offering in Goma's sarcophagus. Afterward, it was divided into its 4 components. The component machines are normally small enough to fit in the palm of a hand, kept with Yomogi, Yoon, Koyomi, and Galma, respectively. 4 components can combine to a different configuration to form Super Dragon Dynarex. Woke up from a short nap, understandable. When it enters combat, Galma calls out,
Dynazon, battle, go!
When not firing its plethora of weapons, including the burst missiles and shoulder-mounted penetrator gun cannons, it beats up kaiju hand-to-hand. Hell yeah. Let's see, Combined Dragon. Main pilot's morale modifies armor, mobility, and sight. Inflicts penalties below 100 and maxes bonus at 170. Alright, it's got Penetrator Gun, Dyna Saber, Burst Missile Attack, Dynazon Full Burst, and Great Conflagration, Rex Roar. Great Conflagration. English? Alright, fuck it, let's go. Shalbanda's level 2. Alright, let's go. Do you need me to do anything, or
Quit touching stuff.
Sorry, sir.
I'm gonna try something.
Try? Wait, you mean
Yeah, this is my first battle.
ah? We're gonna die.
どうしてこんなことに今は余計なことは考えんな行くぜ
That voice for him was pretty spot on.
ブレード
Big Blade.
ストライク
Strike! Dynazeon didn't even feel that.
What in... Isn't the dome shut? Where did this kaiju come from? Did it sneak in through hyperspace? Or maybe...
No.
Hello? Koyomi, are you alive? Jeez, I'm not sure what's going on right now. Koyomi, hello? You're not dead, right? I honestly don't really know.
Quit yapping, we gotta do this!
Thank you for the knife. So now I'm curious if because now that we know that some of the fights are going to take place inside the city that makes up the battleship, I wonder if all the Kamen Rider stories are going to be, like, contained within here. Like, are the Dopants going to move their fucking the Dopants gonna move their drug-making operations here so fucking W, Skull, and Axel just show up? That'd be pretty funny. Why is this happening to us?
Don't think about it right now. This calls for the penetrator gun.
Nantoka beam!
Try this on for size.
Yeah! Is that? Are you okay, Minami? I think so. What about you, Yomogi? Yeah, I'm in one piece.
You all know each other?
Hang on, who are you exactly? Ah, what is it, Yomogi? There's more. Oh no, more kaiju.
More like there's a lot more! You guys don't know when to quit.
If we keep fighting like this, the city will be... Excuse me, pilot of the red robot. Come in, please.
You mean me?
Hey, that voice. Is that you, Mr. Kaiju User?
You're that ninja girl.
I asked Echika to open up part of the dome. Think you can get the kaiju through it?
We'll give it a shot.
What? Just like that?
A lot easier said than done, but we don't got much of a choice. Out you go!
They've done it, Miss Echika. They've driven all the kaiju outside the A Advent. Yes, we're in that kaiju user's debt. Dispatch maintenance and rescue division crews to the damaged residential sectors. Then, we'll take care of the kaiju.
Let's do this, Kamui. Baku, get our arc's first real mission.
The final Getter Robo, designed and built by Dr. Saotome after he found a way to convert the Getter rays falling upon the Earth into energy. This is Getter Arc. Getter Robo is able to change its configuration instantly in response to changing conditions. Arc, the balanced form.
I'm the main pilot of that one.
I'll handle Keurig, the fast form. As for Khan, the strong one. That's you, Baku.
You got it. Baku, let's show him what we've been training for.
Pulling out if this starts looking bad. The two of you are pure potential right now.
Nah, we were guided here. If you're gonna be like that, you better not be the problem, Kamui.
Don't humiliate yourself out there.
You don't get to steal Commander Jin's lines.
In the Dictionary of Getter Pilots, humiliation means death.
I get it. Steel Commander was worried about me, huh? Don't forget, Kamui, when I humiliate myself, you and Baku are coming with me. What? Strap in, Kamui. The three of us will live together and die together.
The A Advent sent out its robots. That means our job here is done, right?
The hell are you talking about? More than one kaiju out there. We gotta split them up.
All right. Minami, we have to do this or the city's gonna get ruined. Yeah, you're right. I'm in.
Hell yeah. Hey, Scarfy, Red Demon, you're behind us, right? We sure are. Don't mess this up. Come on, Yomogi, Stand Up Girl, and the other one.
Okay.
Dinosaur, battle, go!
Alrighty, so let's swap over to this one and hit it with the Is this some kind of mecha? Is that some kind of mechasaurus? Now I mean the Empire.
Heads up, Kamui. Unless you think you can use all Kirik's speed while you're distracted, that is.
Shut up and watch, Takuma. I'll show you how to fight at supersonic speeds.
Do it. I'll just sit back and enjoy the show.
ここはキリクの出番だ。一気に畳みかける。ドリルアタック。
A Getter Robo's always got 3 forms. You got the balanced red form, the speedy drill. You got the balanced normal form, the speedy drill form, and the bulky tank form. You're testing us. I don't recommend it. Maintenance division, all hands. We just had terrorists, and now kaiju? The head's right about us being a long way from peace. But I'll take on anything that comes our way. That's what I've sworn to do.
化け物に負けたら忍者は務まんない。鬼ラッシュだよ、ルーンドラッヘ。
Hell yeah! That's how it's done. Whoop!
よし、今日の私絶好調。
We have the morale for the full burst? Alright, fuck it!
Dinosaur, just what are you? Show me the answer.
どうなってるんですかこれ。
What the hell's going on here?
Doesn't matter. We're doing this. Fire off all missiles.
Dynazenon
Full Blaster!
Ah yes, the quintessential super robot attack of fire fucking everything all at once. That's the thing, Super Robot's special moves usually either fall under the category of super cool thing powered by friendship or whatever the hell that's only used in this one attack, or fire, it's either that or fire every weapon simultaneously and hope they hit something. It's either that or fire everything simultaneously and hope they hit something. Woo!
私は夜空が好き。手を伸ばしても無駄だよ。意外としつこいのよだよ。ルーンドラッヘ。
Yoink!
Hell yeah! All right, that's Shell Bandit. That's a Shell Bandit's down. Bro's got a 0% chance of hitting.
身構えるほどではなかったか。
I barely had to do anything at all.
怪獣
Kaiju
恐
seem
竜
to
よ
be
りも
more
カラフルだ
colorful
な
than most dinosaurs.
この動きにはついてこられまい。
You'll never keep up with my movements.
地獄のフルコースだ。
It's a full course menu from hell! Shing!
Damn, these guys have a 0% chance of hitting for pretty much all of my units.
These shell bandas ain't hitting shit! Yeet!
ナイス私イケてるよ。見た目はいかついけど火が量あるんだぞ。
You know what? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Let's one shot this fuck. This is hard difficulty, right?
Dinosaur Gattai! Taikyoryu Dynarex! Shotaiken!
Hell yeah. You get a good look at our power? It turned into a kaiju. Is that its true power?
A kaiju user and a kaiju robot? Ha, that's good! Get him, Baku! Pin that kaiju to the ground! Hell yeah! This thing can't out-muscle Khan? Watch yourself, you won't win through sheer strength alone. The hell I can't! With Khan's power, I can grab the world! Watch and see! That sure is a colorful kaiju, huh? A special offer just for you! Here, take 'em all! Every single one of those spikes shoots out like a missile. It's great. Hey, Baku grew to level 3. Same with Takuma and Kamui. Nice. Hey, you know what? Let's Rex roar down another one of them. Why not? Why is this happening to us? Don't think about that right now. Daigatai! Daigatai! Boom! Hell yeah!
ちの力を。
We did it! Question is, what were those things? They weren't Mechasauruses, and they didn't look like anything the Dinosaur Empire would touch. Thank you so much, everyone. That very much includes you, Kaiju user. You ensured damage was kept to a minimum.
I did?
That's good. Yeah. Hello, Koyomi? Are you alive? I'm still a little confused, but it looks like it's over.
Huh?
Wah.
It disappeared. I can't detect it anywhere nearby. The same way it popped out of nowhere. This is freaky.
Then I guess they're...
Damn it, they actually beat all those kaiju? We never had that many under control.
There must be something special about this city if multiple kaiju can be born here. Meaning, let's make this our new home base. Besides, there's someone here we owe a visit. Oh, so we even have opponents in our ranks. Huh? What the heck is this thing? Wait, I'll think about it later. I have to find Koyomi.
So they shrink back down.
These 4 toys? The plane, car, submarine, and humanoid kaiju?
Looks like all these together make Dinozeon. I couldn't have taken down those kaiju without your help. Thanks, y'all.
I feel like I didn't do anything.
Nah, I think maybe Dinozeon saw potential in each of you.
Koyomi, you are alive! I'm so happy to see you! Oh, hey, Cheese. Where'd that big robot go? Well, it shrunk, I guess.
Okay, now you. Apologize to Yomogi. You gone deaf? I said apologize for breaking your promise to Yomogi.
Come on, it's okay. I'm over it.
What do you mean?
It just feels like we're beyond all that now. Sorry, what were you talking about?
You're... Sorry, who are you?
Koyomi Yamanaka. I'm Chisei Asagawa. We're cousins.
I'm Gamma. You got a name too?
Yume Minami. What's this about exactly? With the kaiju and Dinozon and everything.
I'm thinking those kaijus were being controlled.
Controlled? To attack people?
Yep, by a gang of bad apples called the Kaiju Club.
The kaiju eugenicists? How do you know that?
They're kaiju users like me. We haven't seen the last of them. When they attack again, we'll have to fight. Ichi's gonna have to hold on to one of these.
You mean the toys? What do we do with them?
They're not toys. They're my Dinozeon's components.
You mean there's gonna be more kaiju?
It's...
I knew you'd come back to the A Advent.
Ninja Girl.
Would you mind if I sat in on this story?
Fair enough. You didn't help us back there.
Hey, you're the ones who fought for us. You've earned doing this the easy way. Now come on, everyone. Follow me. Chop chop. Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so now we're hiring the Kaiju Club. And that's why Dinozeon's here with us.
Very well. I think I've got the gist of the situation. You do? But everything you said was so vague. I thought it didn't make sense at all. Galma himself doesn't know a lot, so it was as complete as I could expect. The salient point to me is that none of you are untrustworthy.
Good enough for me. That's all.
It's not remotely all. Stop where you are.
What? What is it this time?
Galma, Yomogi, Yume, Koyomi. As the representative of the A Advent, I'd like to express my formal appreciation for protecting the city. Thank you.
No biggie. It was my choice.
And we didn't really do anything. Furthermore, if you all intend to continue fighting using Dinozon, would you be willing to use your strength for the good of the A Advent?
Sure.
What? Just like that?
What's there to think about? Not like I've got a reason to tell the lady no. This city's gonna be having a lot more kaiju problems in the future.
How can you tell?
I got a feeling. A kaiju user feeling. You know, it's like a stand user. We're naturally drawn to other stand users. So I'm naturally drawn to other kaiju users.
I thought you said you didn't have your kaiju user powers.
Did I say that? Yeah, whatever. You all in?
Yeah, I'm in. Minami.
See you, Mogi? Minami's on board.
Then I guess... Actually, I'll just go for it. It's not like you have anything better to do.
Gah. So it's settled. Dinozon's crew is here to help, Echika.
I greatly appreciate it, Captain Galma. I'm in too. I'll be a reserve member. Then I welcome you as well, Miss Cheese. So we're a team now, huh, Kaiju user?
Happy to be on it, Ninja Girl.
You were awesome facing all those kaiju down.
Nah, that was nothing. Hey, you can't pilot a red robot if you don't run hot.
Wait, you guys are the pilots of Getter Robo? You have a problem with me, human? No, not at all. Why don't you say it out loud? Here we go again. Don't worry about him. This is pretty much his intro shtick. Say it. Say it that my face bothers you. Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little uncomfortable, but you fought with us to protect the city. Besides, we coexist with people from other planets. We have to stop worrying about appearances, right? For sure. And for the record, I personally think your face is pretty badass, Mr. Getter Pilot Man.
What?
It fits with the ice-cold vibe you got going on. Nice to meet you, Kamui. Does it now? Wow, you're awesome, Cheese. I'm just saying what's on my mind.
You know what, Kamui? You're awfully nice to Echika, too. You're the kind of tough guy who just melts with kids, aren't you? Shut up. Ha! Nailed it! I said shut up.
Come on, that's enough. It would be a shame to start our first moment together with a fight. A kaiju user, a getter team, a ninja, or like a mixed box of chocolates. I hope we all get along. It's a pleasure to be working with you all.
Heck yeah! You rest easy, Echika. Anything comes this way while I'm here, I'll show him the door. Screw that. You can count on us, right, Yomogi? Geez, can I get a smidge of enthusiasm?
Can we go home now? Yeah, it's really late, so it'd be nice to get a ride. Gotcha, you just stick with me, girls. Wait, what about me?
Fine, I'll take you. I might pass on that.
The A Advent's gathering strength, but my shortcomings might still put them all in danger. Cheese joined his assist crew. Nice! Alrighty, so now we got the kaiju gang on board.
お待ちしておりました。
Let's upgrade the getter arc for now. 50 energy, weapons with bomber in their name gain 200 attack power. And then do I get to see the custom for... Okay. Okay, so all of them get 200 plus 200 attack power to their signature moves. That's cool. And then I guess we'll get started on upgrading the Dynazeon.
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Alright, let's see. So, okay, so Galma's the only pilot in the Dynazeon. Good to know. He's got break morale limit, support defend, fighter spirit, and potential. Interesting. Let's see. More fighter spirit is actually really good, because improving his starting morale is honestly really, really useful. I wonder if I should probably do that for Tak. I mean, 2. Well, he's already got fighter spirit level 2. Carmen doesn't, but I don't think that's too much to worry about. I think I'm going to give fighter spirit to Kamui just to be safe. Additional starting morale on him seems like a good idea, because I think the getter... Well, no, morale is specific to individual pilots, okay. Still, seems like a good idea to have.
お待ちしておりました。これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Let's see. Oh, so can all the individual getters equip different stuff? No. Okay, they all share the same equip. Good to know. Unit weapon air adaptives are set to A. Let's do... Let's give the getter the aim assist, since that seems useful, because they got a map weapon on him. And then for Dynazon, let's give you the... I mean, giving them the kaiju piece seems fitting, and then we'll also give you the... Let's do the flight module. Alright. Next mission, the door opens. Domon brings a team to investigate the A Advent on behalf of the Japanese government. A new war unfolds. Domon, you say? Well then.
Here we go. Don't slack off just because this is training.
Neom. Neom.
Pretty damn good, Getter Team. Come on, Koyomi, we gotta match him.
Yeah, I don't think that we'll ever be as good as that.
Sure, now without training, that's why we're doing this.
You got this, Koyomi, go get him! I see Galma's team and the Getter team are both practicing hard. Hey, Echka, thanks for coming to check on the security forces training. Oh, no, this isn't some kind of inspection or anything. I'm actually off duty, technically. Truth is, I was feeling a bit anxious, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air. Needed a mood boost? Fair enough. Something like that. There's been something on my mind, so I've been trying to organize my thoughts. Is that why you've been walking around the residential area? Because you're thinking? What? Well, folks in the city were talking about it, you know? How the reclusive lady of House Franburnet's been seen in town a lot lately and stuff. Well, you see... No, it's okay. I'm not gonna dig into a fancy lady's private life. Enjoy yourself while you're here, okay? Actually, I came here because I was hoping to ask about your school as well. Oh, I thought I told you. I don't actually go to school. Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not because I was getting bullied or whatever. I just couldn't find the motivation. Oh, that sounds familiar. Really? Are you skipping school too, Echka? Not exactly. I was never really registered in any school role. Say what? My father arranged all my schooling for me. In the past 3 years, I've been getting private lessons with Anina. Whoa, guess that's life when you're a real lady. Still, I always dreamed about what a school life might be like. I was hoping I could talk to you about it. Well, sorry, I can't help much with that. No, not at all. I'm very sorry to have asked you such an uncomfortable question, Miss Cheese. Oh, please, you don't need to use Miss with me. What? Well, I mean, Miss Echka, you're the sponsor of our team, aren't you? We're almost the same age, too. Then don't feel any pressure to use a title with me either. Or would you be uncomfortable with that? If I could add one condition, name it. If we're gonna be friendly, then you can loosen up your fancy pants governor voice and let's talk like friends. Very well, I agree. That didn't last long. Oh, okay, Cheese, you got it. Better. I'm glad to be friends, Echka. Yeah. Sorry that took a while. Well, better late than never. You gonna join me, Nami? There's no way I'm involving myself in that.
You're falling behind, Baku. You too, Takuma. You gotta be better than that. That's impossible. I'm giving it all I got already. Hey, Kamui, if you want to be all smug about it, how would you show us yourself how it's done?
Fine. Seeing my skills ought to shut you up.
Neom.
Yeah, I get it. Hey, sorry about the thing I did a while back where I didn't come by. Why did you do that? Well, no, it's fine. Are you mad? No, just, I was wondering. I'm sorry. So, back in my grade school, my sister died. Oh man, I'm really sorry. He told me it was an accident. She died there, by that floodgate. Come to think of it, is that off? Well, you're often alone by the floodgate. Is that why? Sorry, this is probably a weird thing to say all of a sudden. Hey, Minami. Yeah? Did you and your sister get along? Do you miss her? Honestly, I found her hard to deal with. But now, I'm not sure how I feel. Yes, it's me. I'm sorry to interrupt your personal time, Miss Echka, but we have an emergency. The Japanese government has issued a request for unconditional access to the A Advent, which means they're just demanding we hand it over to them, right? So it's finally happening. Seems I have to make this decision sooner than I thought. Alright, A Advent conference room. So reads the request of the Japanese government. They want us to surrender the A Advent into their custody within the next 48 hours. Furthermore, while they guarantee the safety of the citizens, they offer no assurance as to their continued residence or other concerns.
This isn't even a joke, this is just flat out a shakedown.
Miss Echka, didn't you say they wouldn't confiscate any private property as long as it wasn't a threat to public good? I did. All past precedent pointed to that. We fought against terrorist groups and enemies of humanity at large, but only for self-defense. Certainly haven't done anything threatening. Naturally, the Sao Tome Laboratory and Commander Jin have both testified to that fact. The commander should have some influence over the government.
Regardless, the fact is the government's trying to take the A Advent. With such a tasty prize dangled in front of them, I guess they're letting the mask slip.
Echka, can I ask a question? Cheese, she's Mitch Echka. No, Yamogi, I don't mind. Go for it, Cheese. Well then, so I'm not super clear on all this, but this isn't the New Earth Federation government. It's the Japanese government making the request, right? Honestly, I was kind of wondering about that myself. Usually when we talk about the government, you mean the New Earth Federation, right? That's what it's for, to unite humanity? Yes, it's been half a year since the Revolutionary War saw the Earth Federation reconstructed into the New Earth Federation. The New Earth Federation attempted to learn from the past and adopted a more organization granting more power to smaller policies. They're sometimes called second-level political organizations, but they largely map the national governments of long ago, and that's the modern Japanese national government. To be clear, this distinction existed even within the old Earth Federation. Yeah, that was what the Gundam fights were about, right? Correct. They were a proxy conflict among the old nations in the Earth Federation Assembly to determine the seating composition of the Parliament. These conflicts were called Gundam fights, and they were a key tool to maintain balance of the internal politics of the Earth Federation. Of course, there were also non-EFF member nations, such as the Holy Britannian Empire, which held tremendous power on their own. Wait though, the Gundam fights. I think I know what you're going to say, and yes, after the events of the 13th Gundam fight, the tournament was put on indefinite review. And those events would be what they now call the Dark Gundam incident, correct? Yes, and the results of that Gundam fight and any benefits the winners would have earned were likewise invalidated. Bet that Japanese government of that time found that hard to swallow. They won the whole thing and were about to make out like bandits. Especially with how much they'd had the Holy Britannian Empire screwing around with their government, huh? At least the Order of the Black Knights tried to fight that. The battle between the Britannian Titans and their opponents, the AEUG and the Order of the Black Knights.
Oh, so the Titans allied themselves with the nation of Britannia. No, yeah, that tracks. No, yeah, that tracks. Of course the Titans would ally themselves with Britannia.
Conflict within the EFF eventually spiraled into what we know as the Revolutionary War and changed the world. Ender, you'd make a good anime voice actor? Aw, thank you, Blue Wind. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I have fun when it comes to doing voice acting with stuff like this. I like giving my own voices to the characters. It also kind of helps me connect to the story a bit more. Sirocco being a Britannian general makes me laugh. Oh god, that would be too funny. That's fucking great. So Japan was all set to take charge of the new world, and then the Gundam fights were taken right out from under them. It's very possible they want the A Advent's power to replace the influence they lost. They want power. Are they gonna wage another war? Nah, not likely. I think everyone's pretty sick and tired of war by now.
That man absolutely has a Gias to let him manipulate women.
His Gias lets him manipulate women under the guise of feminism. Especially since the big stuff between Earth and space died with the evil Emperor when he got offed on live TV. Neo Zeon is leading polity in space at present and has been peacefully expanding their right to authority. Autonomy. Considering the painful history behind us, I don't believe that everything will always be easy, but it can't be denied that the Revolutionary War changed everyone's mindset. Yeah, thanks to Trias Kushireta and Lardo Peacecraft. They and many others took many avenues to revolutionize the world. It's thanks to them we have the peace we now do.
Pretty hard to swallow. You're talking about those warmongers like they're worth respect.
Yeah, the fact that it's peaceful now doesn't do much for those who died to get here. That's also true.
Hey, what's all that's finished business, so what matters is in front of us. So what's the play?
Currently, the A Advent is en route to Tokyo to discuss the Japanese government's request. I've asked you all to attend so I can consult with you on our response to the government.
Why is this even a question? Let's just ignore them. Yeah, if they pick a fight, we just win it.
Yes, I thought you'd think that way. Well, that's what you get when you ask this bunch for their opinion. Hey, Echika, you totally know what you want to say, right? You can tell? It's written all over your face. I'm still thinking about it. Come to think of it, where's Carmen? Nowhere to be found when we were training. Our ninja friend is attending to some other business and couldn't be present, apparently.
Where would that idiot be when the A Advent is in full-blown crisis mode? Meanwhile... You!
Too bad. You only noticed when it was all over. Ninja Art, Yumihari. You'll be in 2 pieces before you know it. So they self-destruct to destroy any evidence. Okay, that's the 8th person. Well, person. I don't really know if these androids count as people. They must have snuck aboard amongst the residents we picked up. What are they trying to do, though? Freeze!
I'm not your enemy.
Hey, Kiro, and how's it going?
I'm not your enemy.
Whoa! Domon! Domon Kashu!
It's been too long, Ishikawa Camilla. I owe you a lot for your help with the Dark Gundam incident.
Ah, no way. A little mook like me didn't contribute much of anything, really.
Even so, you and Hayes were able to keep the worst from happening.
Come on, you're flattering me. Besides, we all know that victory was thanks to the love between you and Rain. Seriously, no point in being embarrassed about it now. The whole world knows.
But why are you here on board the Advent? Another mission?
Pretty much. Just one that's independent from the Hayes' main force. I'm guessing you're here at the request of the Japanese government?
I can't hide anything from you, can I? You're right. The government asked me to investigate the state of things aboard the ship.
Sending a world-famous guy like you seems like they're barely even trying to keep it a secret. Or is it worse than that? Doesn't matter if you get spotted since they figure you can just take control of the ship. What? No way! The Domon Kashu? The victor of the 13th Gundam fight? The King of Hearts himself? And the deliverer of the world's greatest confession of love? Ahem. See? I told you. If you don't want to get this all the time, at least try to disguise yourself. Wait, Carmen, do you know Domon? Yeah, he helped me out a while back. But what are you all doing here, Yomogi?
We came to get you. Echiko wants to speak to you.
What? Oh no, I was so deep and thought I had my comms off. I at least have my transmitter on, right? So it's all good, right? Right? Good thing you did. That's how we found you in the first place. You go tell Echika. I'll be done here in a sec, so I'm heading back.
Okay.
Domon.
Yeah?
I'm a huge fan of yours. I'm looking forward to the day there will be another fight.
Really?
You better keep Rain happy. Might as well accept it, Domon. You're now the man who made the greatest confession of love in the world.
Come on, that was...
And with that said, that's all there is to say. If you're here to hurt the Advent, I won't let you, Domon.
Carmen?
I know I can't beat you, but I'm still...
No, hold on. I never accepted the government's request.
Really?
I have problems with how the government's handling things. And that isn't just limited to Japan either. Things are sure getting more and more twisted, slowly but surely.
Glad to see you still mean the Shuffle Alliance's guardianship of the world's peace thing. So you see it too. Ah, what a relief. I was so scared I'd end up fighting you, Domon.
I took some time to look around the city here. The people here are living happily. Peace may be distant, but I believe their smiles are worth protecting. The one I came with felt the same way.
Huh? Did someone else sneak aboard with you? Nice to see you, Ishikawa Camilla. Oh, you came too, Rain. Truly massive surprise, I guess. Your outfit and that hairstyle, it looks great on you. Ah, thanks. I wanted to try to change things up a bit. Still, good thing you two just got here. If she saw you two together, it'd be the fangirl explosion of the century. Oh, goodness, Carmen.
There she is. Hey there, Rain Mikimura. Who's this guy?
He was chatting me up in the city a bit ago. I could have sworn I lost him.
Come now, don't be so cold. Think of it as fate that we met again. So first of all, really sorry I followed you around.
Captain, stop already. I can't believe you're hitting on her.
I'm not a captain anymore. I keep telling you to drop the title. Also, I'm not hitting on anyone. Want to interview her. I gotta know how it felt to be on the receiving end of a confession like that. Then maybe we can get into some of the lesser known parts of the Dark Gundam incident. We'll both be passing on that.
Domon Kashu.
Oh, perfect. Now I can get an off-the-cuff interview with Domon and Rain.
The coat. That's a part of an EFF captain's uniform. What brings someone like that here?
Oh, this? Like I said, I retired. But I like the feel of the coat, so I kept it. See how there's no rank insignia on it?
Without that jacket, he really just looks like a slob of an old man. So it's unfortunate, but better than the alternative. I forget. Have we met these two yet? Let's see. Former soldier in the new EFF. Part of Novi's staff for a time, capable operator of the ship. Resigned alongside Novi in a sense of company, helping Novi keep them together with the otherwise sloppy lifestyle. Oh, wait, that's right. I think she's from one of the other... I think she's from one of the other SRW games. Can't put my finger on it, though. I see. Now that the wars are finished, people are leaving the military to find new lives. That's good to see. Wait, that squad emblem.
Carmen?
You...
Yes?
Why are you aboard the Advent?
Well, I heard this city accepts everyone. Don't let it get to you, though. I'll be leaving shortly.
Oh, they're OCs for this game? Alright, then. They seemed kind of familiar to me from a previous SRW title, but I don't know. I guess I was misremembering. Wait, why are you leaving? I'm sure you can find a job here.
I mean, well, I'm lucky to be alive as it is. Not about to go and die here, you know.
What's that mean?
I saw how things have been in battle. The ship doesn't have what I'd call a bright future.
Not trying to criticize you, mind. If you treasure your life, though, you should run away, too. An explosion? That was our attack from outside the dome. Well, so much for my window to escape. Oh, no, wait, yeah, now that I look at them, yeah, the art style does make sense. Alright. An unknown enemy unit is approaching. They seem to be the same terrorists who attacked us previously. They're likely Val-X. We're still in the dark about their identity and their aims. Miss Echka, your orders? I understand if you're uncomfortable leading others in battle. I'm painfully aware the live battle isn't the same as a simulation. Nonetheless, the A-Advent needs your commands, Miss Echka. Make your decision. We have to engage them to prevent damage to the city.
Don't you worry, Echka. We'll keep the A-Advent safe.
Not just us, Goma. You have to protect the city of Tokyo as well.
Gonna be generous, huh? Now that's how a fancy noble lady ought to act.
That's a lot of enemies. What's Carmen doing when we need her?
Hey!
Whoa, that's the burning Gundam!
Wait, so that means
Domon Kashu's here?
let me help, A-Advent.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kashu.
Now, this isn't just me thinking out loud. This is just me thinking out loud for a moment. There's a chance the Japanese government might reconsider its stance on the A-Advent if we can keep Tokyo safe right now. The consideration is very much appreciated. So that's the King of Hearts, huh? Domon Kashu himself. You a fan of his? Of course I am! Who wouldn't be a fan of a guy as strong as him? Let's show him what the art can do!
Please don't force us to be part of your ridiculous posturing.
You want to repeat that?
But that said, we can't let him think the Getter is anything less than his equal.
So basically, you agree, but you gotta have the last word. Jeez, just be honest and say go get him.
Well, at least they're motivated.
We gotta get motivated too!
All units, engage the suspected Val-X forces. Please keep the city safe. My Rising Gundam is equipped with repair functionality. I can provide emergency repairs to any damaged machines.
Hell yeah, we definitely appreciate that. I have no idea who you are, but if you intend to disturb the peace, you'll be facing me. Hell yeah! There it is! What a beauty. The cutting-edge mobile fighter sent by Neo Japan before the final rounds of the 13th Gundam fight. Endowed with all the data of the Shining Gundam, its normal mode far surpasses the Shining Gundam Super Mode. Like its predecessor, it can activate a power-up state, the Hyper Mode, when Domon Kashu's fighting spirit is burning. In this mode, its field generators on its back unfold and the energy multiplier in its chest opens. Domon's mind's clear and serene, and reaching a state of Mekio Shisui, the burning Gundam's body glows gold, displaying its overwhelming might. We got the Vulcan Cannon, the Machine Cannon, the Burning Slash, and the Burning Strike. Hell yeah. And then meanwhile, for Rain, we have the Rising Gundam. Mobile Fire developed as a prototype for the Shining Gundam. Major Urube had it prepared for the battle against the Dark Gundam, equipped with a Heat Naginata and a Beam Bow. Basic performance is comparable to that of the Shining Gundam, but as some components were removed to reduce weight, it cannot activate Super Mode. Shoulder pads detach and combine with the left arm to form the Shining Shield. She's got the shield equipment and the repair device. Very nice. There's Super Mode if you can get Domon's will high enough. Good luck doing that on this stage now. Oh, yeah, I figured it'll be pretty difficult to try and get Domon's morale high enough to activate Super Mode on the first stage that we have him in. I'd imagine it's a bit difficult to get that to actually happen. It seems like one of those things that, like, yeah, there's no way in hell this is happening in this mission, so it's just gonna be something for later. Let's see, it's at 130. Okay, so that's not too bad. Maybe if you have him in solo combat for a while, maybe. But it doesn't seem like an impossible goal. I'm sure with some morale upgrades, you could probably get it on him pretty easily. Who are you people? Answer me! You're not gonna get an answer, Goma. Those things are unmanned. Now, I really don't like whatever jerk sent these pile of junk. Come on, let's go get them. If they're empty machines, it means no one complains when we bust them up. Get it now, so stop freaking out about every little thing.
人が乗ってないのなら少し気楽。
Doesn't feel as bad if no one's in it.
頼んだぞ夢。
なんとかビーム。
ペネトレーターガン。
Dynazeon is a goddamn unit. Oh, absolutely. Dynazeon is so chunky. Though, I mean, then again, it makes sense. After all, Dynazeon's base construction is basically the same as when you have Gridman equipped with all of the grid machines. So it makes sense that he'd be pretty chunky.
Alright, so Rain's got the Vulcan Cannon, Machine Cannon, Beam Naginata, and Ultimate Bullseye Rising Arrow. Let's see, as for Spirits, she's got Focus. Alright, so let's do that.
Wow, I never needed to use a Spirit command before this point. That's kind of sad, actually, even though I'm on hard mode.
With the Gundam fight suspended and his master gone, Domon's lost. If it helps Domon, I'll fight. Together we'll stop the world from going awry.
I mean, I personally enjoyed the Wii U. I thought it was a pretty underrated console. Like, I definitely enjoyed my time with it, and I thought the whole gimmick of a console with a portable screen was definitely nice. Though then again, that might just be because of the fact that I grew up in a household where, like, the basement where we had the Wii set up was also where our largest TV was, so very often my sister wanted to watch, like, Disney Channel or whatever when I wanted to play video games, so it's like, the gamepad feature definitely helped out with that. But yeah, I personally enjoyed the console, but I also understand that, like, Nintendo's marketing did a really poor job of making it seem like a new thing. Like, I feel like they could have marketed the console a bit better. Let's see. Ooh, yes, I want to counter with the Burning Slash so badly. The warping of society, of the world, is spreading farther and farther. Can I possibly stop it? No, stop. Hesitation will only slow my fist. I must move forward. Watch me, Master. I'll make sure the title of King of Hearts keeps its honor. When I first saw this attack animation, I absolutely started pogging. Cause look at this! Or no, wait, that was that's it's a different animation that does it, but for one of Domon's attack animations, when he uses the Beam Saber, it has the fucking G Gundam logo in it, like it does in the opening. Like, it's such a cool fucking animation. Every fight we find ourselves in just makes me more anxious. I can't command the A Advent well enough to make full use of it, and if I can't, then sooner or later... Enemy reinforcements behind the A Advent. Oh no! Hold on, Ichiko, we're heading back for you. Don't break the formation, you'll give the enemy a chance to strike. I mean, that's true, but the A Advent will survive. I need all of you to prioritize eliminating the frontline enemies. Okay, don't do anything too crazy, though. Crazy? Maybe it is crazy, but I have to try. Miss Echka. Bring a Nintendo Online app for Wii U games? That's a good question. I mean, if anything, they'd probably do one for Wii games first. And it wouldn't surprise me if that happens. After all, Nintendo Switch Online, like the $60 version, does have GameCube games on it, and the GameCube had similar specs to the Wii. Or well, rather, the Wii had similar specs to the GameCube. So it wouldn't surprise me if that ends up becoming the case eventually. It would probably have to be Wii first and then Wii U, but I feel like Wii U might... Because, like, I feel like the Nintendo Switch's Joy-Cons could replicate Wii controllers pretty well. Could replicate Wii remotes pretty well. It's just part of the issue kind of seems like, at least to me anyway, it seems the issue of, like, it might be difficult to try and replicate how the gamepad plays for, like, games that utilize the gamepad. Especially considering the fact that, like, the Switch has to be docked for it to display on the TV. And I mean, we all saw what happened when Wonderful 101 tried to make a PC port. They had that little screen in the bottom left corner the entire fucking time.
to kind of show like what the gamepad would have showed. My file's nothing like a simulation. I still can't make full use of the A Advent, but I can't give up. This is the mission I've been given. I'm still curious about why we're fighting Zamazamas here. Are we going to be allying ourselves with Zaft when the time comes for the Gundam Seed content? For the Gundam Seed Destiny content? I still don't know how much of that we're actually going to get in this. Like, if we're just going to have, like... If this is going to have taken place after the events of Gundam Seed, or if this is going to be like an aftermath thing that's like... Because we didn't really get much of an inclination if the events of Gundam Seed Destiny played out during the time skip when everything was happening. I think one of the names I remember during like the intro explanation of like the Space Noids section and everything did feature somebody from Gundam Seed. At least from what I remember anyway. I don't specifically remember the name of the intro. But yeah, I'm curious if we're going to have Seed Destiny as like an active part of the story or only in retrospect, because we did the only Gundam Seed unit we saw prior to this game's release was the Destiny, or the only Gundam Seed Destiny unit we saw prior to this was the Destiny Gundam, and that's like the final upgrade for Zaft's mobile suits. So, I mean, it's hard to say. Recently got to play VR chat. Oh, nice. But yeah, it's definitely something interesting to think about. Like, how like all of the somewhat more disparate parts of the story is going to be like how it's all gonna link together, if that makes any sense. Echka leveled up. Same with Ania. Must keep the enemies separated. A Advent, advance! Those are the Federation forces sending reinforcements? No, those are more enemies. That's right. The Luminous type was very common after the Revolutionary War. They've been seeing terrorists used several times. Damn, they're not letting up. The A Advent's in trouble. Meanwhile, on the bridge. Eek! You okay, Echka? Carmen! Thank goodness you kids. Just because it's a battleship that has heavy armor doesn't mean you can let mobile weapons get this close. This sort of thing is exactly what you coordinate with your mobile suits to prevent. Who in the world? Well, he might be the A Advent savior. Didn't know saviors could be forced in their roles. Please, I'm begging you, take command of the A Advent. Now, just what are you suggesting? I'm an average everyday old man. The 31st Autonomous Corps. You scared you might lose another ship? I mean, not exactly. Then stop being such a baby. You don't want to die, do you? Carmen, Echka, you've done your very best. If anyone says otherwise, I'll tell them how wrong they are. But it's okay to ask for help when you need it. You don't need to carry it all on your back. All right. True. It's not that you're a bad commander, Missy. You just gotta learn the battlefield. It's never quite a textbook sort of place. That's the kind of thing you're supposed to get to learn slowly over time. It's a shame we don't live in a world where you get that chance. Then will you take command for me? Well, will I get a salary? Absolutely. Now that's what I like to hear! Mina? Sir? This ship's mostly automated, but I think you can manage operations. At your command, Captain. I'll do whatever you ask. Then we're properly set up now. Okay then, it's up to you. Well, don't go asking too much of me now. Okay, gotta buy time until the old guy has it under control. Oh? Is that... Yo! There you are, Hero Yui. So Hero's the one who came along with you. Echka's stats kinda suck, but now you have a proper captain. You still don't get along with Hero, I take it. He's way too much like my brother. I think I would make it faster for you to get along. I don't want to hit the city. I won't use the Buster Rifle here. Got it. I'll leave it to you then, Hero. Hey, Hero? Thanks. You got us the time we needed. For what? For that. Okay, I think I've got a working understanding of the ship's control systems. Nice. Sharp as always, Mina. Well then, Miss Novi Dickens, humbly requesting command authority over this ship. Very well. Oh, to be clear, I'm only an employee in this whole business, so I don't want to have to take responsibility for things. I'll handle the guns and violence side of things, but you got to make decisions on a strategic level. That work for you? It does. Therefore, I hereby transfer command authority of the A Advent during combat to Novi Dickens. Wait, what? What happened, Mina? I'm not sure why, but I'm reading an overall 20% improvement to output in all systems. No one here has full understanding of the system of the Nirikana Eye, the core of the A Advent. All we can say is that sometimes things happen. Well, if that was a drop, I'd be panicking, but an improvement? Gift horses, mouths, and all that. There's more. I'm getting responses from weaponry that was previously inactive. Well, no time like the present to test them. If you would, Captain Novi. Nirikana Eye stabilized because Echika's mental state stabilized? Perhaps a response to alleviating her anxiety regarding command. Oh? Oh hey, the A Advent's power must have stabilized. That should enable the energy drink to the link to the Loonrock too. All units form up to guard the A Advent and engage enemy forces. What she said. One little favor on top, maybe. Please do try to keep the little lady and myself safe, yeah? Don't worry, we're on top of it. Hey, Wing Gundam, you clean up any enemies that get near the A Advent. Quiet type, must be like Kamui. I can hear you, Takuma. This is not the time for chat. All units commence the attack. Okay, everyone, let's go. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so Echika's still the one in, like, general control of things. But the weapon itself now has, let's see. Restores a percentage of energy in starting mode phase equal to the number of allied units on the map. Enables the resupply auto command. Nice, nice. And it's got the MWCT missiles as a map weapon now, along with the linked energy cannon. Nice! Very nice. Good, good. And then the Lundrock's got, let's see, it's still got Mystic Moon. Your hit rates should be better. That's definitely nice. It's still got the, let's see, the Lundrock's still got the same attacks and everything. But imagine the stats are probably slightly higher, based on the fact that it's now, like, actually linked up to the, energy links new to the thing. Ah, yeah. Main pilot's a 130 plus morale within 5 spaces of the A Advent. Restore 30% of max energy. Damn! That's really good. Like 30% of max energy. How much energy does that... This takes up 40 energy, and this thing has a max of 260 energy. So basically, at 130 plus morale and within 5 spaces, you get a free 10 Raiken per turn. Yo, and the Estevas. Oh yeah, damn, that's really nice. All right then, we're back in things. All right, Hero's not gonna be using the Buster Rifle, so we got the Machine Cannon and the Beam Saber. Cool, cool. Hell yeah. Alrighty, let's take a look at this linked energy cannon thing. Let's see. Let's do a tune to make sure we get 100% hit rate. Novi's got, ooh, Analyze. That's a really good skill to have. And Focus, very nice. Arrow Sky and Heroes animations. Your orders, Mitch Eshka. Engage the enemies to our four, please. Roger that. I'll select the appropriate weaponry then. Goodness, always something to do around here. Couldn't all this be automated? Captain! Yes, Mina, I know. I can hardly slack off now. Not if I want my salary negotiations to go well.
お嬢様、戦況データをお送りいたします。目標、インレンジ。
エネルギーカノン発射。
to say, did we miss the attack? But nah, that one hit him dead in the face.
エアデントはこの位置に固定。
Interesting, so these suits even work with the high-performance AI. That's probably why their weapons are so universal, being largely just built into the thing. If the weapons are built into it and largely, like, self-contained, then that makes it a lot easier for the AI to actually take control of it. It's the same design reasoning behind most of the changes, most of the design decisions for something like the mobile dolls. Alright, Domon, let's hit the big guy where it hurts. Let's see, that's 67% accuracy. Might as well persist just to be safe. Alright, Domon, show us what you got.
待ち塞がる敵に容赦はしない。
容赦はしない。そこだ。そこだ。バッバッバッバッバッバッバッバッバッ。Yeah! Yum. Hell yeah. So you do have some fight here. How perfectly execute those Japanese lines. I have like a very good ear for like mimicry and everything. Always have had one since I was a kid. That's why I'm decent when it comes to like voice acting and stuff. Let's see. Then, since that won't do enough damage, let's have her go here. Let's do focus just to try and adjust the hit rates a little bit. Also, I gotta say, Rain definitely seems like a strong upgrade to the previous like repair unit style characters that we've gotten in previous SOW games. I mean, the last one we had to work with was like the last Gundam unit we had to work with that did something similar to that was the fucking Methus. And like Methus is fine, but like I'm not taking that thing into endgame combat. No way in hell. Ryzen's always been one of the strongest repair units. Ah, yeah, true. So that's cool that it's cool that she keeps that attribute here too. Zero System's trying to warn me, but the situation is too unstable. What's about to happen? And why is the center of all of it that ship? Ah, Zero's going nuts. Now, sadly, we're not getting to see the Wing Zero EW's full potential here. Just mainly due to the fact that, again, we are in a populated city. Being able to level up Sekiha Tenkyoken on a support unit helps. Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's probably like one of the strongest team-up attacks in the series, and having that as a support unit definitely justifies running them. Actually, I'm gonna have the Getter boys come down here and help with this one. Let's see, these guys have... Alright, perfect. Thank you, Kamui, much appreciated. Here we go, now we can get in and do the real damage. Talk about perfect chance. Let's smash these terrorists to make the government see our value. That way we're going, the only thing you'll be seen as is a potential threat. You know what? Cool. Either way, it should make them think twice before they mess with us.
ラグお前の出番はなさそうだぜ。
待て待て、カーンの分も取っといてくれ。ゲッター
Tomahawk! Nyum. Beat his ass.
これで終わりだ。
Awarida! Bam, 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 bam. Man, I'm getting bored. So now we can have the Lundrock. Actually, there's a perfect opportunity right here. So I'm going to have you start working on taking out. The mobile dolls, so that hopefully we can generate another assist point. Because then if that happens, we have the perfect targets right next to each other for an assist attack. Or double up attack. Kuze! Yeah! Don't missile kick! I still love that attack. Just, he shoots the missile out of the leg, then the kick connects, then he fires off another volley of missiles for good measure. Perfect, perfect. Alright, so now, assist link with the Lundrock, activate the Press Spirit. Let's see us a sweet mobile armored ninja combo. So now, she's gonna get 2 turns in a row, and these guys have basically no health, so I can just easily shoot them down. My brother said the Lundrock's functionality is tied to Echika's birthday present. Now that I think about it, I swear he takes after our dad. They're both terrible explaining things.
AI 対人間負けられない
負けられない!
前に出なきゃ始まらない
Because we gun down that AI here. And then we get a press action. Excellent, excellent. We don't even have to move. We can just hit it with the Soryuga from all the way over there.
モビルスーツが相手ならこれでいく天の竜地の竜
When you run, you get 1. You press, you get 2. We have the SRW mandated boomerang attack. Every Super Robot Wars every Super Robot Wars original unit gets 1. So what's the deal with the beam boomerangs? Everybody gets 1. Everybody gets 1. Tell him, Carmen. Apparently everyone gets 1. Yeah, everyone gets 1. Even the 30th anniversary guy gets 1. Alright, let's hit him with the something beam. Nantoka beam!
ダイナゼノンって頑丈なんだな。
Or do you prefer something I get something like the Loon Ripper?
ここはペネトレーターガンだ。
なんとかビーム
こいつを食らえ。
Also, man, I mean, I guess it makes sense that Dynazon is one-shotting mobile dolls, but man, he is just really one-shotting mobile dolls out here. Oh, nice!
危ないじゃないの
I don't think, in hindsight, I didn't need to use the beam Naginata. This thing has 70 health. I really didn't need to go that far. Oh well. Daijoubu, daijoubu. Why is this thing picking a fight with the Lundrash? It has a 0% chance of hitting. Nope. I also still love the Lundrash's design. Like, it's got a lot of really cool ninja motifs incorporated into it. The spikes all over its body are actually kunai that it can, like, detach and everything. Like, at first, the idea of, like, a ninja-themed mech wasn't exactly something I was too interested in, but I've really grown on it. Like, it's got a lot, like, its entire moveset is based around a lot of stuff like combat tricks and everything, so yeah, I like it. It's cool. Alrighty, it's getter time. Don't know how stealthy a bright red ninja is. I mean, it depends. Like maybe like Fall in Japan or something. Yep, 1 sec.
アニーナ先生、敵 AI のパターン解析をお願いします。目標インレンジ。
エネルギーカノン発射。
エアデントはこの位置に固定。
手はこっちから願い下げだ。黙って殴られてるような玉じゃねえんだよ。出し惜しみはなしだ。やれゲッタービーム。
Alright, Mike was still muted. Doy. Yeah, I should be able to wrap things up.
お前の動きは正確だ。だがそれだけに先を読みやすい。これが俺の答えだ。
I see, I see. So that was the key after all. All enemy units have been eliminated. Let's stay safe and maintain alert status for now. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, save the A Advent and Tokyo. They really want to complain about us now, then we'll meet them head on.
It seems like a bad attitude to have towards the government.
Shut it, Yomogi. If you keep spewing nonsense, I'm gonna eat every last one of Yuri Mark's onigiri.
I mean, as long as you pay, knock yourself out.
One way or another, it was a huge success of the A Advent Security Force first fight.
The A Advent Security Force? That's the lamest name imaginable.
You got a group of pilots with some real personality, huh?
Your command was impeccable, Captain Novi.
It wasn't nothing, I swear. Anyone can command a great ship like this and have no trouble. And to be clear, that wasn't meant to be criticism, that was just...
Captain, I swear you blurt out whatever pops in your head.
Guess I can't tell you to stop calling me Captain anymore, huh?
And watch your stream glad stop by? Oh, no worries, Blue Wind. You have a good one.
But you all act like such thoughtless Louis as I do.
You didn't offend me at all. I don't have a talent for tactical command. That's simply a fact. This means I have to contribute my best in other areas.
That's the spirit. Just keep in mind, we'll need to make strategic decisions, like I said, so you stay on the bridge.
Of course, I look forward to working with you.
God only knows how long the situation will last, of course.
Wait, Hero, you should team up with us. I call my own shots. What? There's no point, Domo. No one can stop Hero, right? Carmilla Ishikawa. Yes? Do you actually want to board the A Advent, as ridiculous as that sounds? I heard Wufei was seen near the ship. Oh yeah, I think he was going after Zero. Just a guess, but are you two fighting? Wait, what? Not a word of explanation? Reminds me of a certain team of ninjas I know. Hate to admit, but you got a point. Anyway, come to me with the A Advent Dome. I'd like you to speak with Echika. Of course, I'd like to talk about our future plans. So I have no idea what Val likes after, but I guess dealing with the government comes first. Thank you very much, Domo. Rain, I can't imagine where the A Advent would be without your assistance.
If you'd have us, we'd like to continue to assist your ship.
That's a surprise to hear, but a pleasant one. Pleasant one to be clear, but Domo and I were sitting here at the request of the government to seize the A Advent. However, we personally have doubts about the way the government's handling this.
Exactly, so if we accompany you, we can continue our investigation while also helping you buy you time.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful for your thoroughness of investigation.
Hadn't dreamed to ever get to fight right alongside the legendary Domo and Kashu. Please, we're comrades in arms now, no need to put me on a pedestal. Oh, we're getting chummy. Mind telling me about your master, Master Asia? Why do you want to hear about him? Just personal curiosity. That is, if you don't mind.
No, not at all. I'd always be happy to share stories about my master's life.
The Advent Security Force is a strong new ally.
Are you seriously going with that name?
What, is it weird?
It's not that it's weird, it's that it's not weird? It's too simple. Goodness me, I wasn't expecting the folks here to be such a varied bunch. Captain Novi, Mina, hope we can discuss your contract after this. Also, as for accommodations, I'd like to prepare rooms for you in my mansion. Is that a statement of your intent to involve yourself in our private lives as our employee? What? No, hardly. I hope you'll give us a chance to consider our options.
Now hold on a sec, Mina. I didn't expect you to be so rude.
Ooh, that's a nice offer she's making. It's just, I don't like how you're speaking to Echika. Really? And who are you? I'm her bodyguard. I should ask the same thing. Who are you to the old fart? I'm Mina Narvi, so you can stop acting like I'm some suspicious you there. I'm Carmen. Hope we can get along for now, Mina. For now, maybe. To answer your question, Mina's been part of my staff, such as it is, since we were in the military. She's a hell of a ship operator. Ever since she quit the forces with me, I've been nothing but trouble for her. But you two aren't like that, are you? Not in the slightest. I'm just making sure. So she's one of the few survivors of the 31st Autonomous Corps. Yeah, basically. I'm surprised though. Didn't think I'd ever meet anyone who knew about the 31st. Girls like me like to gossip, that's all. Don't worry, rumors stop the instant they reach my ears. Appreciate it. Sure these folks would like to know they're putting their lives in the hands of an incompetent who's lost a ship. More importantly, it'd make my salary negotiations harder. But you have your priorities straight, I guess. What is it, IT? The New Earth Federation government's making an emergency announcement. I'm putting it up on your monitor. An emergency announcement? Don't tell me. It's a declaration of war from Neo Zeon? Is there gonna be another war? Calm down. Let's hear what they're saying first. What in the world's happening? New Earth Federation press room. This message, I am the president of the New Earth Federation, ID Strato, and I have an important announcement. Half a year since the establishment of the New Earth Federation, the scars of the Revolutionary War and continued attacks on extra human beings made it impossible to maintain the government. Effective immediately, the New Earth Federation is disbanded. All judicial, executive, and legislative power is now in the hands of the second-level political organization, the Old World Nations. Furthermore, the New Earth Federation forces are disbanded. Nations will receive personnel and equipment based on funding they previously provided. Announcing the formation of the New League of Nations, which will serve to arbitrate disagreements between them. Due to failures of politicians such as myself, their new government structure has failed in just half a year, necessitating the change. I believe the change represents humanity's regression. Humanity, having overcome the Revolutionary War and entered a new age, has the strength to build a new world. The New Earth Federation is disbanded? No, I understand. So that's why the Japanese government was in such a rush to claim the A Advent. What's gonna happen to us? Guess that's up to the Japanese government. Ms. Echika, we're receiving declarations of independence from nations across the world, one after the other. Imagine many of the nations united under the rule of the Holy Britannian Empire are going to use this chance to reclaim autonomy. What if we're gonna see nations start going to war again? This could end up like some kind of warring states period. Let's certainly hope not. It'll be okay, don't you? Vive la liberté and all that. Freedom. The New Earth Federation, all people can make up decisions for themselves. It's got upsides. Captain, that's an incredibly irresponsible attitude. I'm fine with being irresponsible. Not like I have anything to be responsible for. The folks declaring independence are gonna claim freedom, but they're also gonna have to take up their responsibility. Good for them. Made my decision. Miss Echika, been studying this for a while, and now I'm sure. We will declare independence as well. What? As of today, the ship is now an independent nation, a mobile city-state named the A Advent. Furthermore, the A Advent Security Force will henceforth operate under the name YZ Next. Wise Next? The world that existed prior to the Revolutionary War was a twisted world where the strong became the victors and the victors claimed everything. However, this new age extends beyond that age of victory into an unknown world. Wait, so victory, the world, and the unknown? Oh, V, W, and X? Exactly. And Y and Z are what comes after those. But it also shouldn't be the end. I wish to set my sights even further than that, which is where the next comes in. Finally, it represents wisdom for everything I've learned to this day. Wisdom. So that's why I'm pronouncing it wise rather than just reading each letter. Yes, it's idiosyncratic, but YZ should carry the meaning of the path that wisdom leads us to. The next step in our desire to see it. The name YZ Next symbolizes all of that, everything I intend to do. Why? The shape of a fork in the road. Makes sense for us with the big choices coming our way. Well, if anyone has a better idea, I'm certainly open to it. I like it. That settles it. We're operating under the name YZ Next to defend the A Advent. That's a great name. You sure, Echika? Honestly, the idea started taking shape in my head. We were told to hand over the A Advent. If an external force threatens the freedom, then we have a responsibility to stand against it. Okay, well, I'm here to protect you, Echika. With you wherever you go. Thank you, Carmen. Ania, please prepare a venue and can make an announcement to the citizens. As you wish, Echika, everyone. Chosen this path to preserve my own freedom and protect the things I've been entrusted with. This will be my only request. Please lend me your aid. I'll do everything in my power to make the A Advent the land of plenty. Lend me the A Advent and lend me your strike. The New Earth Federation, founded to give the world a new chance of hope, has crumbled after scarcely a year. As it does, a new path opens. The mobile city-state A Advent. The choices Edge can make in their quest for freedom have accelerated the world down a new path. None can say where this path leads, as the future as ever is still unwritten. Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for tonight. But yeah, I'm super excited. I've really been enjoying SRWY so far. I don't think I'm going to be like streaming the game too much after this point. I just kind of wanted to, you know, show it off for the first time, and that was about it. I'll probably end up playing through more of the game on my own time. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I super appreciate it. And let's go ahead and find someone to raid, shall we? Let's go raid Roomba, why not? As raid message, let's do... The brigade joined the crew of the A Advent and set out at the start of another super robot war. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!